going to show you a rig that I've built myself today. Very DIY, but I want your opinion because I think I've done an all right job. It's very DIY though. Let me just smoke my cigarette before I come back on screen, yeah? I'll see you all in a minute though, yeah? We're going to talk about the fishing tomorrow, mate, yeah? Yeah. And we're going to catch Moby Dick. We'll try. How are you all anyway? You good? Told you wasn't going to see me today. This is going to be a very quick live. This will probably be about 25 minutes max. I'm going to show you the preparation for the Fishing Nation for tomorrow. And then we're going to go through my new rig setup that I built myself. It's a very strange rig, but at the end of the day, I think it might be fandabby-dozy. And then you carp anglers out there can rate me rig, me basic rig. Yes, Andrew. Yes, Johnny. I've just uploaded another one. That's like a whole vlog. It's like 30 minutes long or something, bro. It's a whole vlog of the day, really. I was wrong, you know, because I had so many measurements made. It wasn't a 4.6 bream. It was a 4.2 bream. Yeah, Johnny. So I'm just smoking a cigarette and I'm going to show you something. So I built my own rig today. A very makeshift rig with a ledger weight, but a rig nonetheless. And I'm going to show you my rig, and I want you to rate me rig. I built it myself, mate, so I'm just ready to go tomorrow, and I'm going to use this rig tomorrow. And I want you to rate me rig. Yeah, Andrew, set up for my car, Rob. Yes, Jim, you've been pre-baiting the spot on the Thames. You'll get some big fucking fish out there, mate. Jesus, the River Thames, Jesus. I bet there's some massive fish in there. And then I'm going to show you my bait for tomorrow. And then we're going to talk through my nervousness for tomorrow. And I am nervous. And I'll explain why. Carp are amazing fish. £160 catfish, Jesus Christ, bro. I'm worried about catching something £20. That's what I'm worried about, Johnny. I'll explain in a minute why I'm a bit worried. And I'll take my rig in the kitchen and put it on the kitchen side so you can see it. Yes, shooter. This is a real makeshift rig, bro. I'm telling you, you can't get no more makeshift than this. Right, but I've done the best I can. I think listen, I've already got a rig that I can use, a proper rig. But I want to use a makeshift rig. I want to know if I can build a fucking rig. $19.06, bro. Fucking hell. That fish would be even bigger now. Could be a £200 motherfucking out. Fucking thing, bro. Not tonight, mate. Not tonight when we're playing Ragnarok. And probably not tomorrow. The day after that, I'm going to do a day stream on it. Like basically a full day. So let me take this rig in the kitchen. And I'm going to show you what I've built. Show you what Danny's built. Now I've done a simple, you know, like when you tie a hook. Yeah, and you come down. You come to the bottom eye and the top eye. This knot at the top I haven't tied like that, but I've tied a knot before it. So it's like a slip knot. So basically I've gone through the bottom of the eye, but not back through the top. Not like a hook knot. But I've also put a knot in the other side of it. So it shouldn't come loose. Yeah. So this is the rig look. Look how makeshift this is. Look how makeshift that is, mush. But I have made that myself today. I've made that fucker myself, mate. Do you know what I mean? I've doubled up the line, so it's £30. £30 line there now. 30 fucking pound, mush. There's £30 strain there. Yeah, good luck breaking that. Do you know what I mean? But look at that. And you see that? That was a float, a hollow float that I cut into 2 pieces just so I don't get tangled. Do you know what I mean? It's mad that, isn't it? Isn't that mad? Isn't that just a mad homemade rig? Crazy, isn't it? I'll just tie that strand to my line tomorrow. Yeah. But mad, yeah. Absolutely mad homemade rig. I just gave it a try. Yeah, bro, it's my own rig, innit? So it's my first ever own rig. We'll see how it does. And I've got basically some bait. Do you know what that's soaking in? Curry liquid that I've made myself with extra spices in it. You know what I'm like about this curry stuff, bro? So that's soaking, they're soaking in there for 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah, Danny G Master Rig, bro, new invention. And then obviously, I've got my normal bait for my float. So, sweet corn in spices, bigger chunks of sausage meat for bait casting. I mean, just baiting, which I'm going to be baiting to the side. And where I'm going to be carp fishing, yeah. I'm going to be baiting as soon as I go over there. So I'm going to go round to the side of the pool and bait where I'm going to be carping. Yeah. And then this is the smaller stuff to go on my hook. Oh, it'll be stinky, bro. I'm not, bro, do you know when I take them balls out tomorrow? I'm going to take the balls out. I'm going to empty all the liquid, yeah? And then I'm going to cover them in curry powder. They will be stinking of curry tomorrow, bro. Stinking. I'm a bit worried about tomorrow, though, folks. If I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, for the simple fact, because I'm by myself in it. So I've got the camera there. I've got to land the fish. I've got to get it onto, I've got a smaller mat. It is a mat still, but I've got a smaller mat. It's like an apron that turns into a mat, a Daiwa apron that turns into a mat. I've got to get the fish on there. I've got to be very careful with the fish. And what I'm really worried about is if I catch a big one, weighing it by myself. I've got weighing scales but weighing it by myself, I'm so worried about this. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so much for me to do in it by myself. I've got to learn to do it by myself, obviously. But Johnny, I'm going to do the best I can, but obviously I'm going to be live, and if anything happens that's out of the ordinary or something, all I can do is apologise beforehand. Do you know what I mean? Like I won't damage a fish, but if a fish gets off me mat, or I weigh the fish and it doesn't go right or something, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to take. I'll do my best. I will do my fucking best. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just going to be a full day of me tomorrow, but I'm totally by myself. I'm going to set up everything the best I can, though, Johnny. At the beginning of the day, I'm going to set my place up so perfectly. So I've got everything at hand, my disgorgers, my scissors, everything's there, ready to go. You know what I mean? And then hopefully we should be good. Hopefully we should be good. You know what I mean? I'm praying we are. I am actually praying that we're going to be good. I will, listen, you know me, I'll just jump straight in the deep end. I always do, don't I? I always jump straight in the deep end, man. That's just how I do things. So I'm there for it. I'm there for it. But yeah, I'm still a bit nervous about it, if I'm being honest with you. Because like I said, I'm totally by myself. There is no backup there whatsoever if anything goes awry. And I'm aware of that. So all I can do is just do my best in it, and that is what I'm going to do. You all know me. I will do my utmost best to make this perfect. I'll try and bring the fish out perfect. I'm a strong lad in that. So I will do my utmost best, man. And that's all I can do, really, innit? That's all I can do. Just saw he's been snapped twice. Must have been a big fucking fish to snap him twice, bro. Yes, Mel. I always jump in the deep end. You've been watching me now for long enough. You all know what I'm like. I always jump in the deep end. Do you know what I mean? Always. Sometimes to my detriment. But I'm always willing to try and jump in the... I'm always willing to try and just do everything myself, like. Because it's the only way you learn. You know what I mean? It's the only way you learn, isn't it? Bob? Come here a sec. I'm on 15. He's on £18 line, Scalliers. I'm on 15, but doubled up. I've doubled this up. So this is £30 line now. Moose, whenever you're ready, bro. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny, come here, baby. I need to do something. Stand there for me. I need you. Put your fingers like that, don't I? Just... Oh, look like that. I'll keep that there for me. Bear with me, folks. I'm just retying something. Oh, put your hand down. Slack off. It's alright, because this is obviously a homemade rig. I am checking the fuck out of it to make sure that this thing will not move. Literally. Oh, come on, reveal yourself, you fucking horrible little bastard thing. Who the fuck is that? No, it's nothing to do with me. Things that are in my house, they'll be fine. What I will say, folks, is there's not somebody's getting fucking battered. Doesn't it? Sounds like somebody's getting battered in the alleyway. None of my business, chat. They're by my house, so I don't care. Just keep hearing some bloke doing, like he's getting absolutely pasted by somebody. Oh, that was a big Jesse. Oh, get down there, you bastard. There we go. Now that ain't going fucking nowhere much. I will say one thing about using thicker line though, yeah. I prefer the smaller stuff. I just do. This thicker line, I don't like it as much. Oh, bastard. I just don't like using it as much. I just think it's harder to use. You know, to tie knots and stuff. The thinner line is way easier to use, man. Just being honest. I find this stuff quite, I don't know, awkward. Everybody seems very obsessed with that, you know, what you just asked me in chat. Golf or fishing? Why am I not allowed to do both? Like, I'm not allowed to do a bit of golfing and fishing. Is that not allowed? Can I not do both? What the fuck? People keep asking me that all the time, golf or fishing. Well, I'll do both, thank you. I mean, I played basketball today. I've been and played basketball and tennis today, so that's two other things there, look. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm just saying, right? Like, I can do all these things. Like, I don't need to do one or the other or the other or the other. I can kind of do them all. If that's all right with you. Yeah, I don't understand why it's one or the other or the other or the other. I'm just a lad living his life with his happy wife, doing a bit of fishing on the fishing bank, if you know what I mean. Is your name Frank? And if your name's Frank, how are you today? You should maybe go fishing yourself once on a day. And if you do, and you find that you like it, then you can say thank you, Danny. No, the realistic flex though, bro. Yeah. Honestly, I can do loads of stuff. Like, I will come to chat in a minute. I'm doing something with this fucking line. I'm that kind of dude, man. And there's a lot of people who watch me who are very similar. We like to keep ourselves active. And fishing is something that's new to me, yes. But I have found that I very much enjoy doing it. So, it's one of them ones, mate. I will fish and I will play golf. And I will play basketball. And I'll probably play tennis and I bodyboard and I train and I run. I do pretty much loads of stuff because that's what life's about, right? It's about having fun. You know what I mean, son? There we go. Oh, we are. Moose. I've made my own rig today. A very makeshift rig, which I'm going to use tomorrow. I've got a rig with an inline weight that I can use, my own rig, that I was using the other day. I'm going to show you this, bro. I've made my own rig. Alright. Check this out, Moose. This is a mad rig, Moose. But check this out. In fact, if I put it on this big white plate thing, you'll probably be able to see it better. Oh, no, you won't. It'd have to be something here. Hold on, 1 minute. You'll be able to see it if I get one of these. Alright, check this out. So, I've made my own rig today. So look. Tie strands on my line now. I've doubled my line up. I've got fucking £30 there. This obviously hangs like that when it's strict on the line. This is, I know that if you put weights here, you can get tangled in it. So I've just put, that's a float. I cut a float in half earlier to make that. I cut a fucking float in half, mate. And then obviously you come down to the bottom of the rig. I mean, so red mare and rig today, mate, which I'm going to use tomorrow. I'm actually going to use this homemade rig tomorrow. But yeah, and then I've got my, look at that, mate. It's like curry pond water. Look, that's what my boilers are in. No shot at the top. It's quite close to my line. There's quite a lot of weight on there now, to be fair. But yeah, if you look, I'm not far from where I'll be tying onto my line. So I'm not far. Totally makeshift. I've got another one in there if anything goes wrong with this. I've got another one in my box, like a proper rig, inline weight and that. But I just wanted to try and build my own, really. My brother gave me some tips on that. Just sat there and built one. In case you break off, it won't drag the lead around. What do you mean? I'll put one up the top then. Well, how far to the top there? And there you go. It's because I left my stand in the kitchen. I mean, obviously I've got rigs in my box. Do you know what I mean? I've got me inline weight rig and everything in there. But I just felt like doing something a bit different and building my own and seeing how we get on with it, you know. Hi, Robert. Lots to learn, moves. If fish breaks line, it needs to fall off. Well, I'll put one at the top. Just add more weight to the rig, really. I'll be able to cast it further. Not that I need to cast that far, to be honest. Not where I'm fishing tomorrow. It'll be fucking 15 metres I'll be casting tomorrow. Look, I'll put a weight at the top. I need to sort out all my fucking tackle box boundary in the morning. I've sorted everything out today, so. My rods and everything already. I've only got 2 rods. Do you know the rod I used down the canal the other day? That little 8-footer. I've left it set up. I'm going to use it to fish tomorrow. Don't know what this place is going to be like, so I'm just going to use that float setup that's already set up. I don't need to. I've got loads of rods here, but I thought, fuck it, I might as well just use it as it is. There's no point in changing it. Little 8-foot rod, easy to control. You know what I mean? So it's already set up. So tomorrow all I've got to do is tie that rig onto my cart rod. The cart rod's out. Right? The float rod's already set up, so I just put bait on it, cast it out. So I'm going to get there in the morning. I'm going to, when I get up in the morning, I'm only going to use bread for one purpose. I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to get some bread, and this sounds fucking, what, Dan? I'll just stand, it's very old school, but at the end of the day, I have actually seen my dad do this. I don't know what he put on the bread, or what he put with the bread. But what I'm going to do tomorrow is I am going to go, and I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to get a few slices of bread, yeah, I'm going to wet them, I'm going to mix them with curry powder, so it's slosh, man. I swear, not proper water slosh, so I can make proper wet balls out of that bread. I'm going to run over to the side of the pond, yeah, to where I'm going to be casting my cart rod, right, wherever it is, yeah. I'm going to find out where I'm going to be casting my cart rod, but it'll be further than my peg. And I'm going to literally throw them bombs of curry bread into the water, right? It'll break up at the bottom of the bottom, and it'll cause like fucking mist everywhere. They'll be slurping that shit up, bro, and they'll get the taste for that curry. Now my balls are soaked in that curry, and I'm going to cover them in curry powder in the morning, right? So then whatever's in that swim there is going to like the taste of curry. It's going to be like anything it smells with curry. And then I'm just going to cast my cart rod in, right? Then the float rod will go in, and the float rod will just be normal bait, you know. But I've got some bait to throw some meat over the other side with curry on as well, yeah. So some bigger chunks of meat. And then that's it. That's my carp spot baited up for the day, mate. And then I'm going to come back round to my peg. I'm going to bait up my float spot. I'm going to fish kind of in front of me-ish, if I can, wherever I am. Yeah, with my carp rod. And then I'll fish in front of me to the left of my float rod. Yes, Moose. I'm worried about my net. For me, you know, I kind of, bro, for me, don't forget, I'll be close in with my float rod. So I can put in the margin. I'll put some bait down in the margin, obviously. So I'm going the margin, I'm going a little bit further out. Float rod I'll be able to experiment with all day, won't I? Carp rod though, you know, I'll just find a spot, I'll bait it. Right, you know what I'm going to find, don't you? I'm going to look on the other side of the bank and I'm going to find, do you know, a tree or something where the shadow comes onto the water? That's what I'm going to find. And that shadow is where I'm going to put my fucking carp bait. I always try and find that shadow. And if I can find a shadow from a tree on the water, I am going to put the fucking bait underneath that shadow. Because I just know, for some reason, I don't know, it's just since I've been fishing again, if I find a shadow of a tree and I put my fucking bait there, I get fish. I know somebody's already said that lead needs to come off the line. Hey? I don't know what do you mean by that lead needs to come off the line? Scally's miles away. Curried bread bombs will work for me. I'm fine with bread, bro. I mean, I can fish off bread, sweet corn, or anything there. What do you mean? I don't understand. Take top shot off so free running. Take top shot off so. You mean? Shit. You mean? Take that off. Is that what you mean? Take that off. Yeah? Okay.
Well, it's all hands on deck tomorrow night to deliver a celebration worthy of the hotel's 160th birthday. Yes, we're back inside the Langham, Britain's first grand hotel, tomorrow night at 7:30. Next tonight, though, it's Everdale.
Well, yeah, I suppose so, because there's nothing going to snap. I understand what you're saying now. I'm thinking about it. So there's nothing going to snap that £30 fucking line, is there? Realistically, right? There's nothing going to snap any of that because it's 30 fucking pound strain. There's no way, bro. So the only place it could snap is from my £15 to my fitting here, yeah? Now I understand what you mean. So if it snaps off, yeah, this weight will then be able to just drop straight off the line. That's what you mean, right? Rather than it, you know, being stuck there. Yeah. How's it £30? Because I've doubled the line. It's doubled this line, mate. This is not one piece of line. This is doubled. Perfectly straight doubled, like. But it's doubled, bro. Doubled tension. Yeah. Nothing snapping the rig. If it's going to snap, it's snapping from my £15 line that goes in there, mate. Nothing's fucking snapping that. I'll tell you that now. But the weight can just slip off there. Now. It's no problem. The weight can literally just slip off there now. Oh, I've double lined it. So I was thinking. Danny knows that what he's saying about fishing is mental. Okay. Whatever. Don't watch them, mate. Really, innit? I'm learning to fish and I'm building my own rigs after learning 4 days ago what even a rig is. I think I'm doing all right, mate, to be honest. If you're not a hater, I think if you're not a hater, you'll be like, fair play, Danny, you're doing well, mate. Building your own rigs and that. You only learned out what a fucking rig was 4 days ago. Fair play, Dan. That's what most people will be saying, not you.
Billy is overwhelmed with paranoia now on ITV1 as he worries just how far Dawn will go in a pursuit for
He's wondering.
in your Tuesday night visit to Emmerdale.
Yeah, should. Why is she still here? I don't know, Billy. I'm as anxious as you are. Hey, all set?
I think so.
That's cool. Well,
Yes, thank you, Mum. So, what are you two up?
No floating baits, that's it. Any other bait, no floating baits, that's it. I've just checked. So that's all it is, that's the only rules. No floating baits. There's no rules on how to fish and what you can use to fish. There's no rules at all. I've just looked at all the rules. The only rule is you're not allowed to surface fish and you're not allowed to use no floating baits. That's it. So my rig will be fine. Now. I'm good. I will. No barb hooks, bro, no. Yes, Homer. I have just checked. I've just checked all the rules, mate. So I know I can use my bread bombs. It's more about etiquette, bro, and not having cooking stuff there. You know, like cooking barbecues and stuff. You can't have barbecues there, and make sure you've got a mat for your fish. Make sure you've got a landing net. No keep nets. Not allowed no keep nets there. So I won't be able to use any keep nets. That was on float, mate. That was on float. On sweet corn and hot dog sausage. Soaked in curry powder. I do bench. Mackin had a bit of sweet corn in the bread and curry mix. And listen, it's all right. It's all right. The person who was in chat saying that ain't gonna work, bro. Well, we'll see if it works tomorrow, won't it? Trial and error. All I'll say is I fish with curry powder. You know I do. All my bait is soaked in curry powder. Always. I've added some more spices to it now. So it's not just curry powder no more. That's got all kinds of spices in it. Yeah. Well, I've made my own mix, right? And basically, every time I go fishing, everybody knows I catch fish. Every fucking time. I have not been yet. I mean, I went to the canal the other day. It was a quiet session, wasn't it? But I still managed to pull out like a 3-pound bream. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you had to work it, but I fucking managed to pull out a 3-pound bream, right? Yeah, fishing is an experiment. I'm experimenting. And it's all right, you guys saying it won't work, but I'm going to be live tomorrow. So what happens if I pull out a few nice carp? Then obviously it works, right? So I'm saying to you, it's like, I don't know. Everywhere I've fished so far, drenching all my shit in curry powder has worked. I've added more spices to it now, so it's even more pungent. But it's worked. I've caught fish every time I've gone. I've caught a couple of big fish as well, so. Yeah, sweet corn's a legend. It's my favourite. Yeah, Johnny, I'm just experimenting, bro. I've just made it safe. I've just made my rig safe, mate. Listen, stop trying to give me shit. Why can't you just sit and watch me fish? I am not doing anything wrong. Like Johnny Coco and loads of other people who are anglers in here are going to be like, he's not doing anything wrong. He's just made that rig safe. Danny's just fishing. Like, leave him alone, let him fish. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. You've got Polish and people out there, man, robbing your fish. Do you know what I mean? People who don't use mats, people who couldn't give a fuck. I'm trying to do it the proper way. And at the end of the day, I've got a few people in here that I know support me, that are in every fishing live. And as long as they're telling me, Danny, that rig's sound, then I'll listen to them. Do you know what I mean? It's that simple. At the end of the day, Johnny's just said, Danny, that rig's sound. He watches me all the time, so I'm going to listen to Johnny. Because I know he's a proper fisherman. Yeah, exactly, Cyber. Bro, my dad used to ledger. So that's basically ledgering. Yeah, with a cart rig on it. It's basically ledgering, right? I won't, Homer. I won't listen to them. They're just, they're honestly here just to try and piss me off and put me off by fishing and all that. I can tell. Because any real fisherman knows I'm trying my hardest, and the proper fishermen in here always come in and they're always like, fair play, Dan. Do you know what I mean? The first time when I threw that fish back in, I didn't know any better. Now I do. And now I am trying my fucking damned hardest to do it the proper way. That's why I'm nervous for tomorrow anyway. So I've got to land all my own fish. I've got to get them all on the mat. I've got to do it as best as I can. I'm quite nervous for tomorrow, to be honest. Do you know what I mean, Rob? But I'll do my best. I'll try my best. That's all I can do. If I make a few mistakes, I make a few mistakes. I can't do anything about it. Like Coco said to me earlier, Danny, listen, fish are tougher than what you think. Yeah. I'm probably thinking they're not as tough as they are. Yeah. He said, Coco said to me, says, Danny, fish are tougher than what you think, you know. Just go and enjoy yourself and do the best you can. As long as you're trying to do everything perfectly, like nobody can really moan. As long as I'm trying to do everything perfectly, right? So you go think, as long as I'm trying to do everything perfectly, you can't fucking moan, can you? And don't nobody ever say to me, well, if you don't know how to do it perfectly, yeah, then you shouldn't be fucking fishing, because how the fuck are you supposed to learn unless you fish and learn? Explain that one to me. I know the perfect way to land in net a fish. I know the perfect way to take a hook out. I know the perfect way to put it on a mat by watching somebody do it, yeah. But it's fucking different doing it yourself when you're not experienced doing it. And that's a fucking fact. Yeah, it's called learning moves for a reason, isn't it? How are you supposed to learn if you don't do it to learn? Well, I wasn't, listen, I'm just saying to you, like, you know, from me, I get so many people hating on me in here for everything. It's hard for me to distinguish sometimes, but I've made it safe. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, now you can just leave me alone now, right? You can just let me do my fishing, right? Fucking hell. I made my own rig today, Johnny, and other people in chat, and I was quite proud of it. I thought I'd done a really good job of it. And then everybody's just pulling it apart, like, you know what I mean? I thought, fucking hell, I've done a good job of that. I know, bushcraft.
I thought you'd be halfway to Prague by now.
Yes, Moose. Oh, I know DCI Sniff, I know. I know. Donny, I will, man. I'm going to go in and relax and enjoy it. Like I said, I'm nervous, man. If I don't get nervous about many things, me. In fact, I very rarely get nervous. But I am quite nervous. Not really about being on camera. If I wasn't on camera, I'd still be nervous. Whether I was on camera or not, I'd still be nervous. It's, you know, I don't know what I'm going to catch. I mean, I might not catch anything big enough to be nervous. Right, so let me explain what will make me nervous. Anything over £12. Not nervous bringing it in, you know, I can bring big fish in. It's not that. It's the care of the thing. It's bigger than, it's just big, for me. And it doesn't sound big, but it is for me. Yeah, to bring in by myself and put in the keep net, I mean the landing net by myself, and then put it on the fucking mat by myself, and you know what I mean? If it's a big fish, I'd want to weigh it, and then I've got to weigh it by myself, and it's just like, I'm going to have a bucket of water there. This is how I'm going to do it. Right, I'm going to have both my rods on my right hand side. So I'm going to have my landing net in front of me in the fucking water. Do you know what I mean? So I can just grab the handle. Yeah, obviously I'll bring the fish in with my right hand and I'll landing net it with my left. As soon as I get that fish in that net, I'm going to put my fucking rod down. Do you know what I mean? Right, I need to have, I might wear the apron because it's an actual apron, you know. And I might just put that fucking thing straight on top of my legs. You know what I mean? Literally, I might wear the apron. Do you know what I mean? Because it is a matte apron. I might wear the fucking thing, because then I ain't got to move. I can just put the fish on my fucking lap, yeah? And I can do it from there, man. But then if I want to weigh the fish, then I don't know how I'd get the apron off. But it's just around my neck. So I suppose I could just go like that, and then wrap the fish, pick it up and weigh it. Oh yeah, but Damien, not here, they're not. Here they are, our fish. So I don't know whether to wear it as the apron, or I don't know whether to put it on the floor as the mat. No, it is. It's kind of like, it's hard to explain. My brother showed me it. It's like, I've got it in the back of my car. My brother showed me how to use this fucking thing. It's an apron mousse that you wear, but it's got straps on it. So effectively, it's a sling, and it's an apron, and it's a mat. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, but if I wear it then, Sniff, how would I get it off to weigh the fish? Do you know what I mean? Because if it's a big fish, I would want to weigh it. Because don't forget, my personal best is 14. I don't know. It's just a Dio. It's a Daiwa apron. Yeah, it's like what match fishers wear, I think. But they're obviously unhooking the fish, putting it in the keep net, and then weighing it at the end, right? I ain't got a keep net, so. No, it is like a sling mat. My brother said to me, it's not as good as my mat, Dan. He says, but that is your sling, that is your mat. He said, it's both, Dan. He said, it will keep the fish protected from the floor, 100%. And he said, if you want to weigh it, it's got the two straps. It's got two straps here and a strap at the back, which is where your head would go. He says, pick it up, Dan. And he says, hold the strap at the back and put the weight on. He says, put the weight on the floor, on the two straps that you pick up to weigh the thing. And then when you pick the weight up, then hold the back strap to hold its tail. And then just once you've weighed it, take it in that sling and put it straight back in the water, like you would in the big sling that we was using the other day. I think it's got a very slight bit of padding in. My brother said to me that I'm going to have to get a proper mat. He said, because that'll be all right up to about 20 odd pound, Dan. He says, but you need to get a mat for big fish. He said, like, it's not got much padding on it. He said that to me. Then he says, it'll do you for now. He says, but you need to get yourself like a mat. You know, like the one we had the other day. I was like, yeah, yeah. Hopefully big fish pending tomorrow. To be honest with you, Johnny, it is really just to protect it from the floor, isn't it? I mean, I will have like some kind of container with water in. So when I get the fish out and I put it on the fucking thing, yeah, I will like kind of pour water on it straight away. That's one thing I've learned in it. So get it on the ground, on my sling, pour water on it to calm the fish down, and then decide what I'm going to do. I mean, Scally said to me, Danny, you can have a fish out of water for like 5 minutes, you know. Because I'm thinking, like, I've got to get this fucker back in within 30 seconds. He's like, Danny, my brother said to me the other day, went, I swear, you need to learn, like, these fish, can, as long as they take care of, like, they can stay out of water for a bit, you know, Dan. They don't die. And I'm thinking, I've got 30 seconds. I've got to get the thing out. I've got to get it unhooked. I've got to get it fucking weighed in 30 seconds.
How will we make it work? Easy. I've got all my kit here.
Specsavers home visits. Sponsors Emmerdale.
I don't know, Moose. I don't know. I just know that the other day, when Scally and that were taking the fish out, Jess was coming over with water and then putting water on the fish. So I don't know. I don't know, Moose. I mean, I would probably presume wait 2 or 3 minutes, Danny. If you've had the fish out of the water for like three minutes, then tip some water on his gills, you know. Calms it. I know, wondering. I know, bro. But you know, it's one of them ones. I'm ready to go tomorrow. We're going to see what we can catch. It'll be a mad day. I mean, I'll probably end up falling forwards with my feet. I'll probably end up getting my feet wet, I would imagine. So, I mean, it'll be live, but I'll be live in it. So I'll just do my best. I'll do my absolute best. It's my first time fishing by myself, bro. Like, apart from down the canal. But down the canal, you know, they're all fish I can handle. I ain't going to catch no monsters down there. Bro, if I hook a big carp tomorrow, yeah, it'll be the first time I have ever brought in a big fish by myself. The first time ever in my entire life, bro. I'm a bit nervous. I mean, because obviously I've got to bring it in, I've got to keep it safe, I've got to get it on the sling, I've got to, oh mate, I'm a bit nervous to be honest. I'll be fine, you know me, I can multitask, I'll be fine, but I'm still nervous. I will take my time, Moose. Anything, listen, anything round about £7 or £8, I'll be all right with. Anything up to probably £10, I'll be all right with. Easy. Just when we start getting over £10, I mean, that's when it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I would say that I hope I do not catch a £25 fish by myself my first time, because I don't fucking know how I'm going to deal with that. I'll freak the fuck out. I won't even. I mean, the excitement, the adrenaline pumping through me will be mental. But all I'm saying to you is that's too big for me right now. I don't even know if my landing net would be capable of it. Yeah, it would just about. But fuck me, bro. Do you know what I mean? I actually hope I do not catch a £25 monster, because I don't know if I'll be able to handle it, bro, to be honest. I'll try my best in it, but I don't know. I'd be happy with, like, if I beat my £14, if I beat it by £1, I'll be happy. £15, I'll be happy with that. I don't need nothing bigger than that, thank you very much. And me, Moose, you hope I don't, innit? I hope I don't, Moose. Because if I do, it's like, what do I do? Well, sporting, yeah, but I'm a beginner, bro. I've been fishing about 6 weeks, mush. I've been fishing about 6 weeks. I fished a lot when I was younger, man, but it's like 11, 12, 13 with my dad stood next to me doing everything. Like if I caught a fish that was big, my dad's keep netting that. My dad's unhooking it. I'm not doing none of that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just casting the rod in and catching fish, mate. As an adult, I've only been fishing 6 weeks, mate. 6 fucking weeks. That's it. That's it. So I'm very nervous. You can understand. If I didn't give a fuck about the fish, I wouldn't be nervous, would I? This is the thing. I care about the fish. Obviously, I'm a fisherman now. Yeah, I'll care about the fish, right? So that's why I'm nervous. Hurting the fucking fish. I'm not nervous about catching the thing and bringing it in. Now, if I was willing to rag it in and rag it in the net and rag it out, yeah, I'm a piece of piss, but I'll do it all day long. But I'm not willing to do that. I'm nervous about being gentle enough with the fucking thing. That's where my nerves are coming in. Yeah, honestly, that's where the nerves are coming in, chat. I don't want to hurt any fish, like, you know what I mean? And I'm an heavy-handed fucker anyway. The tough as all boots. Well, I hope you're right, Johnny. Oh, no, Moose, I'm going tomorrow because we got rain at the end of the week. And I've got a big weekend, haven't I? I've got a big weekend this weekend now, Moose. It's been booked and everything now. If you would have said you was coming, I would have got you booked in, but you said you were. Do you know what I mean, right? So it's like I've got a big weekend, bro. So I'm going tomorrow to give me a couple of days to chill before I go and attempt to catch a monster. Because on the weekend, bro, I'm going to catch a monster. I can just feel it. I know it. And when I say a monster, Moose, I ain't gassing, bro. Well, I might not. Well, I'm either going to catch a monster, but or I'm definitely going to witness a monster being caught, and so will you lot. Yeah, I'm not fucking joking with you, Moose. Up to 50, nearly £60 catfish in there, £30 carp. Do you know what I mean? Fucking mush. There's pike in there, man. Massive pike. Yes, Shadow. Thank you for the donation, my brother. Respect, man. Thank you very much. Set of drag. Bro. I'm setting it. I'm setting it tomorrow. I'm setting it tomorrow, bro. On both of them, even my float rod. I'm setting both tomorrow, bro. Nothing's tight. Yeah, I'm gonna let that fucker drag that fucker, mate. I'm not having a rod pulled in again. Scally's £22 carp is his personal best carp, but he's had a £36 What was it? Catfish?
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Yeah, catfish. Yeah, fiver for a bit of tackle. But that's on Saturday. I'll have my brother and everybody with me then. Don't forget, it'll be a bit different to being on my own tomorrow. But I ain't going to catch nothing that big tomorrow anyway. I don't know how big the stuff is in this pool, but we'll find out. I do know there's carp and all sorts in there, so see if I can fucking catch myself one, innit? No, I've got my drag set. Yeah, now I understand how it's to be set. I've got my drag set to about £10. Between £8 and £10. Well, £8 on my float rod and £10 on my carb rod. So then obviously I know how to set it now. My brother's been showing me for fucking days. And I'm going to try and use it tomorrow. More than I ever have before. But if I'm not going for pike or cats, I'm going to somewhere on Saturday where I'm probably going to catch cat or pike. I can catch either on my bait. So I'm not going for them. I'm going for whatever I catch, bro. Whatever fish I catch, I catch. That's the way I am. I don't go for anything. I just catch whatever I catch. That's what type of fishing I am. But I'm happy catching roach. Honestly, I'm happy catching fucking roach. I love catching roach, to be fair. Yeah, sporting. Yeah, I don't go for anything sporting. I don't. That's why I float fish. So tomorrow I'll be float fishing and bite alarm fishing. So a carp rod, bite alarm, float rod, floating and bite alarming. I always do, bro. I prefer float fishing. I love float fishing. I love watching my float. Yeah, I love roach. Roach are my favourite fish, bro. If I could catch it, I mean, there's no such thing as a fucking £20 roach. But if there was, yeah, I'd love to catch a £20 roach. Yeah, sporting, I've never caught a cat. There's lots of things. I've never caught a pike, I've never caught a cat. I know I've never caught a koi. I don't think I've ever caught a mirrored neither. I have caught cruising carp, I can remember because my dad told me when I was younger. I've caught common carp, tench, bream, roach, perch, and some fish out at sea. But apart from that, there's loads of fish I haven't caught, bro. I've never caught a catfish, never even seen one in person. Never caught a pike, never seen one in person. Never caught a koi carp, never seen one in person. Never seen a mirrored carp in person. I mean, I ain't seen a tench since I was younger. That's the most fish I'm looking forward to catching. Of all the fish, I want to catch myself a nice fat tench. Just because it's for nostalgia. Because when I was younger, the pool that I used to fish up with my dad had better tench in there. And I used to catch tench all the time. So it'd just be a bit of nostalgia for me. Yeah, I've been sea fishing with my dad. I've never had a mirrored carp, bro, or like a koi. My brother told me that, and I know what koi carp are, but I didn't think there was in fucking lakes and ponds. I thought there was bred specifically for Japanese people to have in fucking tanks, mate. You know what I mean? I didn't think there was actually in ponds. He went, yeah, Danny. He said, some ponds will have koi carp stock in there. He said, if they've got them, you catch them. They're just a carp, Dan. They're just colour different. But I'll be happy with any fish, like. I mean, I would imagine I'll probably catch bream tomorrow. The bream seem to love me at the moment. And I know they're snotty and you lot don't like them, but I do. I might catch some roach tomorrow. I possibly will catch a carp tomorrow. I don't think there's going to be anything else I'll catch tomorrow, though. I think that'll be the stable of the day. Bream, roach and carp. How many of each, I don't fucking know. Your biggest koi's name, Basil. Well, yeah, I mean, I ain't going to be catching nothing as big as you do in the River Thames, bro. Let's be fucking honest here. I've got about as much chance of blatting piss, mate. I've got no chance of it. No fucking chance. And there's ghost carp as well, isn't there? I've heard of them. And they're black or white. They're like pure white or pure black or something, somebody said to me. Super. Tit. You've caught mackerel, bass, cod and haddock. Yeah, Johnny, I'll be live for hours, bro. Yeah, I'll be live for probably 4 hours of it at least. Just me and you. So just me and you. I'll be live for at least probably 4 or 5 hours of it. I'll take as many charges as I can with me, and I'll try and keep the live going for as long as I possibly can. But when my charges go, my charges go. I'll have to leave myself with at least 20% battery. Do you know what I mean? So I reckon I've got 3 charges there, man. So I might be able to keep the live going for 5 or 6 hours, mate. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, Johnny. Yeah, but obviously, like, you know, like I'm going to be fishing, so I'm watching my float. I'll be talking to you all and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And at some point, I might bring my float rod in for a bit and then have a chat to you all just while I'm listening for my bite alarm. We'll have a break and have something to eat and stuff. I will do that. I do need to start doing that because when I go fishing, mate, I just forget about food and everything, and I'm just fishing. I need to actually have a break. So after a couple of hours, I'll probably take my float rod out and have a break, then have a chat to you all, and then I'll fish for a couple of hours, and then I'll probably have another break and have a chat to you all, and I'll be chatting to you while I'm fishing, and you'll be seeing anything I catch. Can the real Danny G please stand up? Is that better? Is that better? Does that look like Danny G now, bro? Calm it down. The fish will hear me. I'll fucking scare him off. All right, Mel. How you doing, bruv? You good? So yeah, fishing live tomorrow. Sure, that was just some stupidness, but Project Viking 1927, bro. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, get back, Shadrach. Oh man, that's just me fucking about, mate. Really, I do sometimes, you know. Why so serious, though, Danny? Oh, why so serious? What a melt. What are you in my life for? Fuck off, then. Bye. Yes, mad. Probably. Yes, Picasso. At the moment, I have some fishing garb. So I have a t-shirt with a hole in it, which I wear. What I was wearing when I went in the thing, yeah. I have some Adidas bottoms that I've had for like 10 years that I was wearing for work. They've got holes in them. But for some reason, I don't know why, bro. That's my fishing garb, innit? Must look like a right tramp, but I don't really give a shit because I'm there to catch fish, bro. I'm good, Picasso. How are you, mate? You good? Fishing tomorrow, mate. Fishing tomorrow, mate. We're going to catch a monster. Moby Dick and that. Yeah. I entertain you, do I? Let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. That kind of stuff you wait for, really, mate. Don't blame me. You're going to watch with one eye closed? Fuck off, Moose. Do you have no confidence in me, boy, or what? What's the problem, Moose? No worries, madman. Don't worry about it. Mad, listen. I'm a beginner. Right. I am. Arguably. Don't need to sit here and say any otherwise. I'm a beginner. I have a lot of trolls. New people coming in is rare. Right. But I am fishing now, so I have to understand that I'm probably going to get loads of anglers coming. I'm not used to the influx of fucking people on my channel like this, to be honest. I have a lot of trolls. Sometimes I take things the wrong way because I'm so used to people being the wrong way, unless I know them and I see them all the time. So, you know, for anybody watching me that's new, if you say something to me and you see me take it the wrong way, just say, Danny, listen, I ain't trolling you. I actually enjoy watching you, bro. I'm just giving you some advice, and then I'll read it. If I do see it, I'll read it and I'll be like, oh, okay, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then I'll realise that, oh no, he's not a troll. He's just here watching because he enjoys watching some fishing. Yeah. For me, it's a bit difficult sometimes. I'm good, Sean. Star, do you know what time the live is tomorrow? It'll be early, Soup. It'll be early. Need to get him over to kick. I need to get a proper job. It's not normal, bro. What is not normal about earning money through your personality, bro? Let's have a little conversation about your little comment there. And I'm not even going to be bad to you. I'm not going to disrespect you or anything. I'm just going to give you an honest answer to your comment. Okay? Listen. You go to work and you earn money, right? Working for somebody else doing whatever you're doing. Right? Respect you. Not disrespecting you, bro. I've worked all my life. I'm not going to say anything about, oh, you work for somebody and I work for myself. Oh, I'm hard. No, I'm not even going to say that. Yeah, you work, you've got a job, fair play. I've worked all my life. It's only been like the last year and a half that I haven't, for reasons that can't be asked to go into. But all I will say to you is this, yeah? Bro, you are delivering something or you're making something or whatever you're doing to earn money, yeah? What I'm doing is I put my personality on camera and that earns me money, right? Now, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not drug dealing. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm effectively selling myself. Not in a weird way, like just selling my own personality, yeah? But it's all legal. I'm not doing anything bad. So I think you need to look at it like that. This is a job, bro. It might not be a job for some people, but for me, it's a job. This is work. This right now is monetized, bro. It's work. Everything I do is monetized. It's work. Do you know what I mean? So that you got to get that around your heads, man. Rather than coming in here hating on me because, well, why would you? Why would you? I'm not going to sit here now and take the piss out of you for working. Why would I? You're out there doing your graft, whatever you're going to do to earn your money for your family, fair play. I'm just doing the same thing, but in a different way, mate. Yeah? I know, wondering, people can't get that through their heads, though. They can't get that through their heads. Sporting, don't worry about it, bro. Like I said, don't worry about it, buddy.
Hello.
Yes, super. Hello, T.
Hello.
Setting up stuff for tomorrow, man. Let's go. Jesus Christ, look at the colour of you. What the fuck, bro? You actually look like you was born in Africa or something, bro.
From the scrapping, bro, and the fishing.
I'm not joking. You are ridiculous, bro. That is
No,
ridiculous.
I've been saying if I can get any more.
You ain't gonna get no darker than that, bro. You rather look like an African Englishman, man. You know what I mean? What the fuck, bro? That is hours upon hours on the fishing bank, that kid. That is that is like, my life is the
Not
fishing
much
bank.
trophy, yeah.
So this lad here, what's your biggest?
35.
35 fucking pounds is biggest. He's a proper carp fisherman, mate. Oh yeah, you are. Don't diss me, right? I've got proper inline rig.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to have a go at setting up my own with a lead weight, yeah? Right, so don't diss me, right? Tell me what you think of that.
See, that'll still work.
It's just a homemade thing, bro.
The
Do you know what I
only
mean?
thing is, you know, the
If
only
you get lead clips though and swivels, it just all locks in, and then that on the bottom can go.
That's
where
what
your lead
that's
clip,
what Si said to me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what Si said to me. I've got to go to the tackle shop and get it.
If you phone
But
me
it'll
when
work,
you're
won't
going-
it?
Yeah, that'll still work.
I've got a proper one in there with proper inline and everything that I can just clip on.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just want to have a go at making my own.
they're
You-
going Shatterford.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going though.
Sorry, I forgot.
It's alright, don't worry.
Maybe not.
What's your biggest
35, yeah.
car?
35.
Have you had anything bigger than that? Anything else? No,
No, I've never caught a catfish.
haven't you?
I want to, but because I fish the park lakes, there's never none in there. Because they're all just like.
Bro,
Wow.
£58.
Where we was the weekend though, someone had a 69-pounder catfish
man,
and
he
lost
ripped
it.
He ripped him off, bro. He kept going. He was on about half an hour. Well, I'd say about 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes later, it snagged him. But it was just taking all his life. He was putting no pressure on it, though, man. He was just letting it go.
I don't know how you bring up a fucking 50, 60 pound
Yeah,
monster.
it is hard. It was because there's people fishing opposite you as well. You've got to watch for their lines because it was literally just wiping everybody out.
How did you do any comp the other day?
We only had one.
Did you?
Yeah.
How big was it?
About £20 more.
25 pound, the one that we had
Yeah.
on the weekend, yeah.
We don't weigh. If it don't look bigger than 30, I don't really weigh them, do I, babe?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you got your personal best in that now, yeah.
I'm up blue belt tomorrow.
Yeah, my personal best, £14 was.
Still, that's good though for a starter.
Yeah. I've only been doing it 6 weeks, eh?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You got in touch with Rob?
It can only get bigger now,
Yeah,
can't it?
that was just earlier about asking him about the wheel.
He's down at the van now.
He's alright.
Yeah, 'cause it's only £14. Like I'm like when we go on the weekend and that. Yeah, I'm kind of like, because there's like pike in there up to like £30 and
No,
carp in there up to £30, and then you got them fucking catfish up to £58 and that. And I'm like, if I hook something like that, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I swear, because I'm a beginner. Like, I'm going tomorrow for the first time ever by myself solely.
What pound line do you use?
I've got 10 and 15, but what I'm using on my carp thing is 15.
15, yeah, that's best. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I
Right.
use 20, but that's only because when I'm fishing snags and that over time, then I've got big, massive reels like they're 8,000 spool, like massive.
Oh, so your reels are like big fuckers.
Have
then.
you got, look, if I can make you a list of stuff you need, you know what I mean?
Cheers, Moose. Yeah, cheers, Moose. But listen, it can only get bigger. I don't even know what I'll do when I hook it. If I hook a £20 tomorrow by myself, I'm going to be like, what the fuck do I do? When you're getting 35s and 40s like these, like, it's like, fucking hell, man. And like I said, if I hooked a £50 catfish, I wouldn't know what to do in my life, bruv. I'd end up in there, face to face with him, having a word and that.
Some carp anglers though that have been carping for years and years and years lose them. Like,
You're
and
going to
don't know
lose.
what
You're going
to
to
do with
get.
them.
Yeah, it's like, what are you going to do with it? Like, it's
Yeah.
like,
Like this guy,
your rod's bent like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're fucking there and it's not moving. And it's like, do you know what I mean? It's, oh, mate. I want to catch something that big, but I don't at the same time until I've been doing it longer. I want to go up in, I know this sounds daft, right? Because you're like, nah, you want to catch, nah, Cal, if I'm with you or I'm with Bertie or whatever, but while I'm fishing by myself, I want to go up in £2 increments,
Yeah,
man.
that's like me now. I don't want a £50. I only want a next 37, 39.
Yeah. I want to go up in £2. I want, like tomorrow, if I catch my biggest fish and it's £16, I know I can handle a £16 pounder.
perfect, yeah.
Perfect. I've got a bit of experience then £18, then £20.
Say you went and caught a 27 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going, what the fuck do I do, man? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't understand, what do I
Next
do?
week you're fishing for 40.
Yeah, it's just fuck that shit. Well, I don't need that in my life right now. It's too much stress for me right now.
It does get stressful. Like
I'll be sat there like, oh shit. I'm going to be on live all day as well. I'll be live on YouTube all day. So if I can't catch it, I don't need a 20-pound odd fish. Because I'll be like, what do I do? Yo, chat. Do you know what I mean? I swear, that would be like, bro. I'll be sweating, I'll be fucking palms will be sweating and all sorts.
When you've caught it though, the joy.
Yeah.
I'll see the joy on Callum's face when he catches it.
I'll be joyful as fuck. Oh yeah, listen, so I've not got a mat, but what I've got is I've got a Daiwa sling, but it's an apron sling.
Yeah,
you know what professional anglers would
like
use?
that,
And then it goes like that. Yeah, that's sand, isn't it?
It should be sound, yeah.
Sound?
Yeah, for day, I'll share. But
Yeah, it's sand, it's sand.
Yeah.
Right, and then all I have to do is basically, like, do I wet the fish as soon as I take the cunt out?
So if you got a bucket or anything, even
I'm going to fill it with water and leave it
or
there.
even a bottle of water. So and then just put it down and then tip a bottle of water over it and say if you're taking 30 seconds, 40 seconds, you're messing about with it. After about a minute, just boom.
Put
and
some
then
more.
after time, you'll know exactly how long you. So like I've had them out for 2-3 minutes. You know.
Do you know if they start going mad? Is that because they need some water?
No,
No.
that's just because they can see. Yeah, look, and as well, like.
Yeah, because he says cover their eyes.
Yeah, cover their eyes. A lot of people say put the finger in the mouth. That don't work. Just cover their eyes, and then like you watch them. Just if you can feel them kicking, there's no point lifting them because they're gonna kick. Wait, they will calm down.
They will calm down.
They will calm down. You just gotta.
Wait for the calm down.
But if they're kicking
it's
about,
right.
just keep your hand on them and let him have a kick like this, and then that's getting his energy back out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I sling them for like 2 hours, 3 hours till it gets light, I put them in like a sling, zip them up in a sack so they can't get away, and get them out, and then they're going fucking wild because they've been in the net for like 2 hours, so they're like, whoa, I'm
Not
ready
out
to
the
fight
water,
again.
in the water.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight.
A lot of places don't like keeping it, so
Yeah.
loads of places.
Everywhere, but every single person will net that shit until morning, especially if they've caught a 40-pounder. They're not going to take pictures of that in night time, where you can barely see all the markings on the fish and the
YouTube
lips
as well.
and the...
YouTube is your best friend.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, Callum's only
YouTube
made me sit there and watch about 500 hours.
I sit down watching them all the time.
It's a simple, easy. Just type in how to catch carp, how to tie simple carp rigs and whatnot, and it will show you the lead clip. It will show you like however it's safe. You know what I mean? Like so, say if all you need to make sure that your rig, say if you snapped off, the lead can drop off and the fish has only got the rig in the mouth. Whereas that is safe.
Yeah.
But these lead clips and whatnot, they're like
No,
designed
somebody was
for
saying
that.
to me earlier, because what I'd done is I'd done that rig and I'd also trapped it at the top.
Yeah.
And somebody says, Danny, take that weight off. You can't trap that
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
Let it free flow.
Yeah, free flow.
Because then obviously if the fish gets in his mouth, it'll just come off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I did. I just
Yeah,
listened
I
to
only
him.
found out the other day because he was on a social with all them people, and he was telling me that when the lead, after a bit, their jaw breaks on them,
And
so they're
so-
actually
Spinner
And you can't
rigs,
feed.
that'd be a good start off. You go to Angling Direct. the
Yeah, they're
baiting
only
needle,
like-
you know the baiting needle?
Yeah.
Pack of anti-tangle sleeves, you know what them are.
No.
I'm gonna screenshot this and send this first one. This is where it gets expensive though. This is but once you've got it,
no,
it's there.
I don't think so. You can get a rig for
Yeah,
£10.50.
lead clip. See these leaders? That's what you want. Look.
What the fuck
Yeah.
are they?
So your lead. Wait there. Let me show you a lead clip setup. This is what like a lot of fisheries will want. You know what I mean? Perfect safe rig. Lead clip.
Yeah, because a lot of big fisheries as well come and rig check ya.
Well, my
So-
normal rig, you know my normal one, it's a floater. It's a proper inline floater. Do you know what I mean? Like most, flat pebble
Yeah.
floater. But that rig that I made was just because I was sat here and I've got lead weights in my thing and I was thinking, can I make a rig? And then I was speaking to your dad and he was like, yeah, do this, Danny, you'll be able to make it, put it through this, do this. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, fuck it then, I'll have a go.
Yeah. Where's Tone?
She's upstairs. He said, I thought she'll be in the bedroom.
So that's how your lead clip will sit, look. So that leader, that'll be a leader to stop you snapping as well. So you'll figure of 8, wrap it round 8 times, back through the eye,
Yeah.
pull. And then you've got all that to there. Put a lead on, right there. And then there'll be like a quick change swivel, like a swivel.
Yeah.
You put your
With a
rig
clip on
over,
it.
put your rig over that, slide the anti-tangle sleeve up to stop that, look, see what that is there.
So
then
is that
you rinse.
kind of how you fish?
That's exactly how I fish.
So how come you don't fish the inline? The sliders, the inline, like I've got on my other rig in there. Flat pebble, you know what I mean? Straight through the middle.
Some of the bottoms I fish over, like at the places, the places with the smaller fish and like the commercials, they've got their bottoms all right. But like some of the places I'm fishing, it's like the carpet, it's weed.
Oh,
That's
right,
when
okay.
it gets difficult to fish. You gotta cast out, feel it down, see if that's a good spot, and then you clip your rods up and whatnot. But I've got a boat that, just drive it out, and if I find a good spot, I can save it.
You got sonar on your
Yeah,
boat?
nah, that's the only thing I haven't got.
Someone's got that on his boat.
But I cast
His new boat.
and drag it across, because if you get your rod, you can feel if it's gravel, it'll feel bumpy and nice and rocky, and if it's weed, it'll feel like you can't get through it, and if it's silt, it'll feel plugged because the silt's like it sinks into it.
That's mad. You can feel all that through the new fucking rod.
You think about this soon, but when you cast your rod out, try to catch the line, but not too tight because you'll pull your rig back. But cast it and then feel it, and you'll feel it dunk at the bottom, and then you're on fish.
Simon said that to me the other day.
Yeah.
Because I was casting, and then I was reeling too quick.
Yeah.
And then like I'd put it down, I'd set it, get my line tight, and then I'm fishing on my float and I'm looking at my line and I'm like, the fuck is supposed to be over there? Why is it out there?
Because you'd reeled it.
Because I'd reeled it, yeah. He said, cast it out, Danny, put your rod down and wait for you'll feel it through your rod tip, hit the deck.
Yeah.
He said, then set your fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I didn't know the other day. That's probably why I didn't get as many carp on the carp rod as what they did. I had one bite which I missed, and I had one fish which I got.
And how many fish come out the whole day?
I had 2 roach, 2 bream and 2 carp, I think. No, 3 roach, 2 bream, 2 carp.
Good go.
Yeah, I mean I had nearly 4.5 pound bream. So it wore back, it was a decent sized bream. Simon had 4 carp, a bream, 2 bream, I think. Scally had all carp and he had about 9, something like that. He was, for the first 4 hours, he had fuck all. And then it was hot as fuck. It was just like, it was just like, you just come on.
Locations good. I'm so much with when there's a lot of fish, but like the places where there's not a lot of fish, that's when location comes into place. When as you get on, like you go up and you'll fish the bigger lakes, you can't just jump in anywhere. You've got to sort of, they'll wash out or bubblers and that's what I love, when I get, because this lake I go to tomorrow, Bluebell, where I caught all my biggest ones, you go to the tackle place, get your bucket, they put a sticker on it, and you just walk to your peg. You've got 4 lakes to choose from, you pick wherever you want to fish, go back and pay, drop your stuff off, and then you're fishing, like. But it's all potluck, like, it's nobody can book on there, it's just straight on, but it gets busy, because some of the most famous fish, like, some of the, like the Calder people that make all the fishing stuff and that.
Yeah.
They fish there and that. Like the other day, I bumped.
What's the biggest fish in there?
58 pound.
Carp.
Yeah.
A 58 pound carp.
In France and that they grow big because of the heat and it's easy for them.
What, are they importing them from France?
Nah. These
are growing in the pond.
You've got 2 different. This is why I like bluebells, because I'm like, I fish Neverton Reservoir all over around here, like.
What's the reservoir?
Deep, really, look, 50 foot.
Yeah, what's the biggest you've had out there?
Only about 20 pounds, but I've seen people have them to 30. And you wouldn't think it, but people will go down there with dog biscuits and catch them off the top. But like, they'll put silly amount. Like, they won't catch them if they go down with just a few biscuits. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put silly amount.
Yeah. I'm soaking everything. I swear to God, I've found one thing since fishing for 6 weeks. Everywhere I've been, even the canal boat, right, it makes no difference, I swear to God. Everything I've got, right. My brother said this to me because my dad was a proper fisherman all his life, you know that, innit, right? So, my brother was talking to my brother, and I was talking about bait and stuff, and he went, you know what Dad did, don't you? I went, what? He went, all his bait, Dan, for his whole life, was soaked in curry.
Yeah.
I went, curry powder? He went, yeah. I went, okay. So I just took it to heart. He was my dad, right? Everything is in curry powder. Yeah, I'll show you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is my boilings for tomorrow. Yeah. And look what I've done soaking. Right. And I'm going to take some curry powder. Look, that's what a curry liquid. That's what my boys are drinking. Ah, I've got the kids up, yeah, and then I'll take them out, take all that out. I'll leave them on the side for about half an hour, dry a little bit, and then I'll just put them yeah, it should catch. I can't wait, fucking. Do you know what I mean? Until we get down fishing and that together and that.
Definitely, bro.
You and her are like, do you know you and her? You remind me of Scanning's missus.
Yeah, yeah.
You are just like Scanning's missus. Like,
She never came for 6 years. She had a break. She came the other day and fell back in love with it. Then she's like, "Oh no, we've got a baby, So soon she's going to be."
when you're having the thing, because obviously I'm going.
Gender reveal.
I'm on holiday on the 15th
We
of
need to
September.
actually find out how far gone you are.
2nd of
Because
September.
we think she's
I've got
actually
another
quite
scan.
far gone. Like,
The 2nd of September, I've got a scan at Russell's Hospital, Tamar Hospital.
And will they tell you that?
When?
And the 2nd, so it's literally going to be like 5 days after the 2nd.
I am.
So you should still be here.
I'll be.
You said you go away on the 15th?
No, I don't go away. I'm away because that's when Simon said it was going to be.
Either way.
No. If it's before the 10th, I should be alright. If it's before the 10th, I should be alright. When did you say you're going to have the scan?
2nd.
2nd.
And then you said 5 days.
Yeah, and about 5
So it
days
should be
after
it should be
that.
before the 10th, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sweet then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Mesh bags are good as well. Have you seen the PVA mesh?
I seen a geezer earlier, right? So I actually watched a video earlier of a geezer getting his rig, clear plastic bag. He put the rig in the clear plastic bag. He
that's
filled it
how
with
I
pellets.
fish. That's how I just had my 35 pounder on.
Yeah, he filled it with pellets, and then he just licked it like a Rizzler, stuck it, and then put the corners in, licked them, stuck them,
Yeah.
put the and then just yeah.
And that fishes over most debris. You know, if you've got crap on the bottom.
Yeah, he like put it in the bag, and then he like twisted
But
the
it's
bag.
good. It's like I used it on the lake I fish. It's maintained, so any silvers, you know, like the little ones, any bream, anything that gets caught like that, is straight into another pool. They don't want it in there.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
all just big fish and carp, just literally mainly carp. You do get the odd silvers and that, so I can fish like a solid bag. But some of the waters where you fish, they'll come in and just the silvers and the smaller fish. You've got pellet, a little ball of pellet. They'll come in and within 30 seconds, gone.
Well, I
So
ain't
it's
got
not- yeah.
I ain't got none of this bait. So do you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? Right, you tell me if this is a good idea, bro. Right, because you know, right.
Catapult as well.
I just come up with mad ideas, right? So I'm gonna find where I'm fishing tomorrow, and when I'm fishing, right, I will be fishing. I always look for the shadow of a tree or something.
Yeah.
To cast under, right? So that's going to be my spot. If it's nearer to me or nearer to that side of the bank or nearer to that side of the bank, I'm going to go, and this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to get up in the morning. And this is some proper DIY shit, but I don't care. I'm going to get up in the morning, yeah. I'm going to get some sweet corn. I'm going to get hot dog sausages, which I've already cut up for bait, because I always use hot dog sausages. They're really good, yeah. Right? And I'm going to get bread. I'm going to wet the bread, and I'm going to mash it all up.
Yeah.
I'm going to tip curry all in there, because that's what I'm fishing on. So I want them to be tasting curry and smelling curry, yeah. I'm going to go down, and before I start fishing, I'm going to make it into balls. I'm going to go to the best place on the pool for me to just throw it into where I'm going to be casting, yeah? I'm just going to stick bare balls in there, like about 10 balls of this shit, yeah? And then go and set up, and then cast in.
Yeah.
I mean, now you reckon that'll work? This is old school shit,
Yeah.
but it'll work, won't it?
Pellets as well are good, you know.
Yeah, I ain't got no pellets. If I had bait, I'd do it with bait.
Yeah,
But I ain't got no bait.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, what have I got in my house?
And chickpea is good as well.
I ain't got no chickpeas, but I've got plenty of sweet corn.
Yeah,
I've got plenty of sweet corn.
Sweet corn's your best friend.
So yeah, it's like, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And people in chat was taking the piss like, that ain't going to work. I'm like, well, listen, fish like bread. They like sweet corn. They like hot dog sausages, because this is what I fish off. And they love curry powder. So if I put it all together...
Luncheon meat's good as well if you can get it on the hook.
Yes, spam or luncheon meat in it. With the hot dog sausages, yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. What size hooks do you use?
6 or 4.
Right, so you want the chunky bit. This is I'm not going to put it. Yeah. This is not 8. This is not photo. But you see this? I'll show you something. So my hook's smaller, but you want this. I'm going to show you. Watch this. Once this was on the hook, we'll now turn this is right. And you know, during the day, if you leave it open, let it dry out. The crust of it only the smallest. A bigger hook. Yeah, this is how it looks like. Really, yeah, the skin. Now, if you give that a little tug, you'll feel it's
With the prize money inside the team, has been all of the chances in a head-to-head battle across the city of Athens. The final destination in the chase around the world, Thursday at 9. Coming up, a gripping documentary in True Crime Presents Fatal Lies, next.
Just toys.
Our got sponsors collections.
when the body can't get to sleep or the meat in the middle. Yeah, they are, yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. And it's so hard to get it off, like, look. It's like hard to get it off, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's literally what I'm using on my phone. Yeah, and then obviously my car rug is.
Not only that, they're also rated excellent on Trustpilot by their customers. Take it away, guys. Many pets, pet insurance. Get a quick quote today.
You could buy a stunning new car from one of our award-winning dealerships across the country, and if you sell your car to us as well, we'll give you an extra $5 on top of the great deal. There is simply no better way to buy a new car, or even more, because we
Right, so you know that video you saw? Yeah. That's what that set. Which on the reels in here. So let me ask you a question. Yeah, I've got these reels here set to it. I'm gonna set that one slightly lighter because I'm float fishing.
Yeah.
But this reel in here, which I'll be carping with tomorrow, yeah. I think I've already got this set, which I set it earlier because I haven't been using it.
Yeah.
Right. But I've got a feeling that this is set now, and you can have a look. Have a look. Yeah, it is. Well, what's that like for carp?
Perfect.
Is that sweet? Yeah.
That's a perfect. But remember, you've got to remember that. Remember that, and tighten first, and then go back to that. Because when you're casting, it'll. Yeah. But then that's perfect. That's perfect. And then as soon as you hook them, tighten it a bit more and let them take a tiny bit more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or not less than that. Sorry.
Yeah.
It'll be sound.
Sweet.
And just let them, let the drag do the work for you. And
Yeah, because I've been backwinding.
Yeah.
Which
That's
I do
good.
feel comfortable
That's
doing.
if you're good at that, that's a good.
Oh no, I'm better at that than
Yeah,
anything
I
else.
was gonna
I'm
say-
better at that than using the drag.
Yeah.
Right? You know that fish that I caught? So listen to this. You know that? Did you watch that video of me going in the lake?
No, I've seen you going there. I've seen you for the rod. Yeah.
You saw me. You
Yeah,
saw me.
yeah.
So that was £14 that, but that was on £6 line and a 1.2 bottom. Do you know what I mean? And I played that whole fish by backwinding it.
Yeah.
Because when I backwind, I can keep the line tight as fuck.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel comfortable that way.
Yeah.
So like for me, I'd prefer to have the drag. Once the fish takes it,
Yeah.
tighten the drag and start backwinding.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to do that.
And then let them take like.
Let them.
You feel them. They want to go. Let them.
I'll just keep. If they want to, like the fish the other day, when it wanted to go, when it wants to fight, I don't fight. I'll backwind. I take as much as you need, and as soon I feel it, as soon as it stops fighting, then you're mine now.
Back on it. Yeah.
Back on it. Yeah.
And then if you want to go again, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And everybody's telling me that's the wrong way to do it, but I'm like, that's how my dad taught me to fucking do
If
it.
that works for you, bro, that's the best thing you want. That's with fishing. If you got to fish the way you're comfortable.
That works for me. Trust me, that works for me. So that's acceptable to do, like.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think it's like, because it's old school, everybody's taking the piss in that. But
Nah, people, big anglers do it that. People like the big boys do that, like people who catch 40, 50 pounders, who just know how to do it. I actually don't know how to backwind. I've never backwinded, like.
it's actually, do you know something? For me, like, because the only fish I've seen people miss is when they've had the clutch too loose, because they've been playing with the clutch.
Yeah.
And then they've gone too loose and the line's gone slack and gone, right? For me, really, honestly, bro, once I hook that fish, he's never getting off my hook.
Yeah.
Because with the backwind, because you're really good, I'll tell you straight, bro, this is how it is, bro. It's like, once the rod's in the air, right, that line is so fucking tight, yeah? And all you have to do, I don't watch the fish no more. I watch the end of my rod, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm basically just backwinding. And as soon as I see the rod twitch, yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it playing through my hands. So I can feel it and see it. And it's like a visual and feeling confirmation. I can feel the fish is slacking off. I see the end of the rod doing that, yeah, and then I'm winding. And that's as easy as it is, bro. I swear.
When I'm playing it, if I play it with, because I play it with a drag, I'll let it take, but I'll use my finger. So the drags, see, I've got quick release as well. So like 2 turns and my reel's to that, and then 2 turns back, it's tight again.
Oh, yeah. Because obviously these have got fucking 30 clips on them, you know what I mean?
But then when I let if I do let the drag loose, if I'm like, oh, that drag's a bit too loose, you should think, just trap it.
Yeah, trap it. That Simon said something like that to me. He went, Danny, just use your finger like you're casting.
Yeah.
He said, just feel it on the line.
It's best that you like your way as well, but have an experiment. That's what it's all
No,
about.
tomorrow I'm gonna mess with that track tomorrow. And if I do get if I get a big fish or a decent fish, £10 or something, yeah, or at least over £6, and I feel it on the rod, yeah, then I think what I'm gonna do is when it's something reasonable, I'm gonna try and work with just the clutch. I'm gonna try and do it because I need to know how to do it.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to do it, so I know everything.
Because if you had a big cat, you'd have to use the clutch.
Well, could you not backwind on a big cat?
I don't know, but like, I've never backwinded, so it's hard for me to say. But for me, you just want it to take line, because if it gets, if that line goes too tight, then it'll snap. Not your rod, but your line will snap, and then it snapped.
So what do you reckon the difference is between playing a cat to playing a carp?
Some carp do it, but they just splash about.
Yeah, they do, shake their heads and stuff, yeah.
Catch just literally like a train, basically, you imagine a train just going as fast as they can, but and because they're long and they're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they hold the bottom.
I thought they'll hold the bottom.
But from my experience, seeing that, it was crazy. 1 minute it was over, like, say where that van's parked, probably a bit further where the trees was. Then it was back in the living room, like it was whoa.
So you need like £50 line to hold one of them to not get snapped.
No, not really. You just got to play it right. Like I'd play on a £15, £20 line and I'd be comfortable. It's just how you play it. But then some people are tighten up, and then when you tighten up, like I'll feel it sometimes. I'll be too tight, and then I feel like not the rod coming out my hand, but then you can feel that's when you're losing, like hook pulls, and like you say, when the line goes, either it can be too tight. There's a too tight as well, because if you're too tight to the fish, it's gonna like damage it, and then it can come out. They can shake, because they constant think about when you put them. All they're doing is just shaking.
Oh, you can fucking feel it.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out. And swimming with it at the same time.
Some of the carp I fish for are completely different. Like, they'll pick up your rig, and they've been caught that many times, and they're that old and they're that wise. Like, I watch it because people put the cameras underwater and watch them actually how they feed, and they'll come in and they'll pick it, like they'll eat the free offerings on the floor. And then when it comes to the rig, they know exactly what it is. They know, they literally look at him, boom. Then other times they'll pick it up and just boom. Like I watched one where his rig got picked up like 5-6 times before the carp actually was hooked. Like he just like, they're clever, man, on them big.
For me though, do you know what I mean? I am a waiter anyway, so I float fish. So for me, the amount of times on a float, I would imagine it's the same thing. You get bobbed.
Yeah.
And so many people can't resist. Yeah, when you get bob strike, I don't. So I look for it either pulling my float like that and pulling me, then I know it's in its mouth and it's just swimming with it, yeah, or for it to pull and hold. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
with the alarm, I'm not waiting for a beep, 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 beep. I'm waiting for beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
and then I'll fucking pull
See,
it.
because I'm using the LED or I just like, if I'm on the alarm and when I'm using a LED setup, it won't, like, the fish will be on. I don't need to just, when they're under the water, like my friend, he fishes bow tight lines, but if I say I'm fishing here to that van, I won't fish tight. Because the fish can, you know, when they're coming in in your spot, they can feel it and whatnot. Not so much now, you don't have to worry. But like I say, you know, with them bigger fish, when the fish I'm fishing for, they feel it and they're like, nah, they know something's going on.
Yeah.
Because there's like, say, 20 pegs around this lake, and 310 days of the year, there's people in them pegs. So they don't get a break, man. So some of them have been caught. They're like 50 years old, but they've been caught 20, 25 times. But they're like, they've just reached that weight. And they have got to eat at some point, but then I can watch videos.
Well, they'll eat all the free offerings because they're always baiting up, ain't they?
Clever, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The younger fish are daft. They'll be like,
And that's what
oh.
they'll do. They'll let the little fish come in and let the little fish eat while the big fish eat off the edges. That's why they say, when in the carp fishing, I do, they say fish on the edge of your baited spot. Because if you fish, say, a big pool of bait here and put a rig directly in the middle of it, they're going to look like, whoa. And I fish match the hatch. So, like, if I'm fishing boilies, I'll fish the exactly same boilie over the top of it. So when they're coming in eating the boilies.
What, so you use your boilies as bait?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on I'll use, like, if I'm sending my rod out, I'll put.
Well, I suppose that makes
25
sense.
baits, 25 boilies.
Because you want the fish to take what's on your what's next to your hook, and if it's feeding off what is the same shape and that,
Yeah.
then it's going to be like, oh, and just.
So I'll use like.
I might put a few boilies in my fucking spot tomorrow.
I'll use hen. 5 boilies, even 5 boilies can be boom. Some people even fish singles, you know, like just a single boilie.
I do.
Yeah.
I fish single boilie.
Because the ones that have been caught a lot, they look at it as, oh, that's just a free one on the floor. I'll have that.
Yeah. How many boilies do you put on there?
I put 1 boilie on. I fish like a wafter. So like my hook will be sitting flat on the floor, and then my bait will be just perking up atop. Not like a pop up like that.
Yeah.
But like my hook's flat on the floor, and my wafter is where my nail is. So it sit almost how you'd want a boilie to sit on the bottom. Like it'll just sit. Like literally.
Why don't you have it popping up there?
Because some of the so I look for a clean spot in these carp lakes that I fish. You got to find.
I'm learning.
Yeah. But like when I fish like a clean spot, if you fish a pop up on it, they're just gonna come in and be like, they'll know what it is, because it don't look natural. It just looks like, there's a boilie 2 inches off like an inch off the floor. What the hell, you know what I mean?
Oh, so I actually want my boilies as close to the deck as possible.
Yeah. Especially on the lake shore fishing, because you'll have nice bottom. You won't need to worry about all the weed and the silt. You'll be fishing over anything.
Yeah, I'll remember that now. That's something I will definitely remember. Because I thought I'm always thinking of a float fisherman.
Yeah.
So different depths.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, as a float fisherman, I would never go to the bottom because I get snagged. So I would always fish like a foot off or 18 inches. The deepest I would go. So if it's 7 foot deep, I'm not going to fish no more than 5.5 foot. Yeah, that's how I would fish as a float fisherman.
Yeah.
But so I've been actually setting up my rig so it floats a little bit, but nah.
You want it? Boom.
Because obviously the rigs I've got, they're too long then, isn't it? No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not too long though, are they? I mean, that's short enough, surely. You don't need to go no shorter than that. I mean, they're only.
See, I'll use shorter.
You're shorter.
But like, see as well, because the fish I fish for are different. No, like they'll come in and like I need them to be hooked straight away.
So would I? Oh no.
Wait, so like if where I am, I'll fish probably about. It's not far off. You know what I mean? You're not.
I mean, can't I just weight the fucking thing?
Yeah, use a lead. That's
use a lead?
lead clip. I'm trying to that lead clip. I'm showing.
Can I use just a normal lead though? It's not going to break it, is it?
Nah, lead will be fine.
Lead will be fine.
Yeah.
So if I put a normal lead about that far from the hook, like I would with my float, right, that'll sink that to the bottom then.
Yeah. So really, you'd want. So you know, I showed you the lead clip.
Yeah.
The lead clip will be sitting up here with your lead coming down here, and your leader will be coming off up here.
Okay. But for tomorrow though,
Yeah,
I could literally just put a head on there,
Yeah.
and that'll sink it to the bottom.
Yeah.
Because at the moment I've got a foot in it of fucking basically float.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be a foot up. But you're saying carp will be right at the bottom now, the bigger ones anyway.
Yeah. You can catch them all off all thingy, but I don't do any on the top fishing or any. I fish strictly on the deck. Like all my rigs will be out on the bottom.
Yeah. I'll take your advice because you're a bit better carp fisherman than me, mate.
It takes a lot it took me, I've been doing it like 4 years now, so it's, you know what I mean?
That's why I'm picking your fucking brains, man. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, then, so I don't want to be a foot off the bottom. I want to be right on the bottom.
Yeah. Like a method feeder, have you seen a method feeder?
I've got them in there.
If you've got a method
Like
feeder.
these. That's in line feeder though, isn't
A
it?
bit different. They're like a lead on the back, and they're like got grooves in
I've got
and
them as well.
You pack your ground bait into them.
I've got them as well, bro.
That's what you want to be on.
You on
Or
about?
even them as well.
You on about that thing?
Yeah, exactly that. Oh, this one's perfect.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them.
So look, buff, paste or anything you can get in that, anything. Like you say, your bread mix, squash it all in there, and look. So that'll be fishing like that. But see, with a method feeder, it's a bit different. You use a shorter hook, like probably about that, and you can put your paste in there or your pellet, because you wet the pellet and it'll go like mush.
Yeah.
Mush it all in, and then with a method feeder, it's sitting like this sort of thing. So you mush it all into there, and then you push your hook into there with your boilie on or whatever bait you're using, your little piece of corn. Push it into there, cast it out. It seems like it'd land all in a heap like a ball, but it don't. They come in and your pellets here, and they're eating the pellets, and your hook bait's right there. It's exactly like, you know, the solid bag the bags that guy was using, but that's at a match fisherman style. But people still use them. Like my friend, he fishes with them method feeders, and he's had fish to 22. And I believe he'd catch bigger. He just don't fish the right places. He ain't out as much as me, like.
I hope you're listening there, because I'm learning. You might be learning at the same time, mate. Tomorrow, man, I'm just, you know what I mean, my keep net's probably only good up to £20. I need to get a new one. I just hope I don't get no monster, because even the landing net, it's not big enough.
What is it, round like?
Yeah.
So you want a foot?
I want one of them fucking,
42 inch,
yeah, I want one of them fuckers.
NGT, that's a cheap brand to get.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
then
get
I've
one.
used them.
I've got to get one, bro, because fucking.
About
that's just-
£25 a bit.
Yeah.
But I'm upgrading soon, so if I upgrade, I can give you mine.
Yeah, I've got to get one, bro, because obviously if I'm landing big fish, I could get them in that.
And some places they won't let, like your place is a sand, but some places they won't let you on.
Yeah, some places you gotta have the big thing there. It's like a mat. I'm going on holiday soon, but I'm only there for 5 days. You know what I mean? So
Marketplace is your best friend.
yeah,
as
when
well
I come
for
back,
that stuff.
I'm gonna start like, I've got most stuff. I've got nearly everything, to be honest with you, but there's bits I need, there's stuff I need. I don't need no more reels.
It don't come overnight. It took me
Yeah,
ages.
it takes ages to build up. I've got the rods, I've got all the rod stands, I've got my fucking pod set up, I've got pretty much everything.
Certain stuff I want, and like Tegan says, you know what I mean, like it's took people, like I go out and I see her like, oh that's sick, I want that, and she's like, it's probably took them like 20-30 years to get that.
Well, it's like my dad's stuff. If you look at my dad's stuff, he's got well, he ain't got 60 rods now, because my brothers give me some, and he's give a couple to nephew, to Dan and all that. Yeah, but he's probably got about 40 left. But my dad had 60 fucking rods, bro. And when you think about it, so much money's worth of rods, you know what I mean, right? And he had like 3 tackle boxes and all that. But he was fishing from the age of he fished from my granddad from the age of 10. He died at 69. So 59 fucking years of gathering fishing tackle, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like golf neither. With golf, I've got a set of golf clubs. I don't need to just keep buying golf clubs. Once I've got the set,
It gets expensive now.
yeah, it's like, I don't necessarily need a new reel, but I would like that new reel there, and I don't need a new cart rod, but that cart rod's better than my cart rod.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's that kind of stuff in it. So with fishing, I mean, fuck me now. By the time I die, the fucking kids will have
Yeah.
so much fishing stuff.
And that's what it's for me, man. I'm always seeing something new I want or something. It's hard. Like I got a bait boat, but I want a new one now. It's 1,800.
Fuck, bro. Why would it be so expensive?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They just want it. It's a lot of carp tax. They put like tax on everything carp do. Like carp people that sell it. Angling direct's good as well to get stuff from, but it's expensive.
What would you say is the... See, you know when I'm looking at a pool, any pool, yeah, I sit there and when before I set up, I always have a look. So I don't just go in a peg. I'll have a walk around and have a look. And I am always looking for shade
Yeah.
that I can cast into. Yeah, that's the right thing to be doing, eh?
Yeah.
I'm always looking for like a tree. Like I wouldn't, if there was a tree here, if there was a tree here and the shade's really close into me, yeah, I would probably go to the opposite peg and fish into that shade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, I always do something different. I try to be different from everybody else.
Yeah.
Like certain lakes I fish, they've got islands. Everyone fishes the island, so I'll fish away from the island, you know what I mean?
Well, I suppose if fish are getting hooked all day, every fucking day in a certain spot, you know what I mean? I mean, I just think about it like this. I'm just thinking like, when I was younger, my dad was always saying, look for shade. So look for shade. You know what I mean? For some reason, fish like in the shade.
And some of these lakes you think I'm really, like, I love the fishing and I've got really motivation for it. You think there could be 50 people sat around that lake, exactly the same motivation for me, doing exactly the same method. So that, you know what I mean, they're getting angled from all angles.
Yeah,
you know what I
all
mean?
angles, yeah. I'll definitely put the one thing that I'll change about my rig tomorrow is I'll put a weight down by my hook, man.
Yeah.
To sink it. I mean, it'll be a bit more airy because if I'm floating off the bottom, chances are I'm going to catch 14-pound carp, 15. If I'm at the bottom, I could catch 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you'll
So-
catch all carp from the bottom as well.
And I won't get no smaller fish down there, that's a guarantee.
Bream maybe. Bream like the bottom.
Yes, work that. What time are you fishing tomorrow then?
I think I'm going to set off about 10, 2.5 hour drive.
And how long are you fishing for?
Hopefully about 5, 6 nights.
Fucking hell, bro.
Campaign on there right now, like my aim is to catch like a big one out of there, man.
Well, to beat your record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're stunning fishing there, they're like the really good looking fish, man.
Bro, I'll tell you straight, I went to a place next to Bertie's, right? And I swear, bro, the place itself is beautiful. It's like a lagoon, it looks like a fucking lagoon that's been lost somewhere. It's fucking beautiful. Bro.
Left alone, like.
Yeah. But I pulled 2 carp out of that down float, yeah. And both carp I pulled out had no lips, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They had no lips, bro. I felt so bad catching the thing because once I pulled it in and I saw it had no lips and I was hooked through its face basically. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my fucking God, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then I caught another one. I thought that's just a one-off in it.
And you know what that's from? People just ripping them.
Yeah, just ripping them. And I caught another one and the first one had no lips.
Yeah.
None. I mean, no lips, bro. Right. The second one had just half of its mouth was lips.
Oh man.
So I was like, oh, fuck. So I haven't been back. As beautiful as it is, right? I don't want to go back because I don't like seeing them like that.
It's not nice.
It made me feel fucking bad, like. I thought, fuck me, the cunt's still hungry. Fucking, I can't believe it, do you know what I mean?
It's a shame, man.
And then, everywhere else I've been, when I pulled the fish out, I ain't really seen no damage to them.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the damage.
You know what I mean?
I like not that it's nice for them, but like, you know, if they've got like a scar on their belly or something like that, because they rub off the bottom and stuff like that. Them are the type of damages I like because it's character. It makes the fish character. But lips and that, it's horrible when, like you say, you feel bad for catching them.
Yeah, I felt really bad for catching that fish, mate, when I pulled him in. I had him down on the floor. I was fucking live or something, brother, and I was like, oh my God, it's got no lips, man. I mean, like, what? I was just, oh man, I felt so bad. I was like, fucking hell, Frank.
Put it out of his misery, somebody needs to.
Bro, I took the hook out of his mouth and I was like, I hope that day hurt. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't use barbed hooks or anything. I use quite small hooks. I mean, that day I was fishing off a fucking 16.
Yeah, so it was.
So it was tiny. You know what I mean?
Even it's like them places as well where a lot of people are fishing it. Especially if they're hungry carp, well they're not wise carp that just come out.
You ever caught a pike?
Yeah, but not intentionally on the carp stuff, just
What's-
reeling in.
Was it big?
Yeah,
What's
nah,
it?
about 15 pounds.
Have you got the stuff on you to get it out?
Forceps, yeah.
You've got them, have you?
Yeah, but my mate did it for me. I don't know what I was doing. I've never messed with pike. That's one thing.
Yeah, bro.
They've
I'm
got
like,
teeth, man.
Yeah,
they've got teeth.
yeah,
Bro.
they
They'll
got-
bite you and
yeah,
cut
they've
you
got
and
they've
that,
got
man.
teeth, man. I know they have. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Because obviously, do you know
But I don't mess
where I'm going Saturday, bro? They got up to fucking £25 pike in there, and I know because they're slim. £25 pike could be fucking huge.
But see, you shouldn't encounter them on your carp stuff and your fishing stuff.
Well, yeah, but don't forget, you know, on my float, I fish fucking sausage and sweet corn in it.
Yeah.
And imagine if I hook a massive pike on my fucking float, bro, I'll be like,
See, they're what's it called? What's the word? They eat other fish. So you'd catch them fishing on other fish. So, you know, like.
yeah, imagine if I'm pulling a little roach and all of a sudden the pike just
Yeah,
goes
that
boom.
can
Do
happen.
you know what I mean?
Same with catfish. You know, if you're hooking a carp and bringing it in, well,
Oh, the catfish eat carp?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, these catfish lakes, you know, like the one scales
I
on,
drink that.
they've got carp to like £60.
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
Their carp in there will probably be like, that's why I said you'll catch a big carp if you catch one from there, because they'll be over a certain amount of size. Because like a 10 pounder or like a 5 pounder, that they'd eat that. But like as soon as they get past 10 pound, they can't eat them. Like there's a place where I know it's a part lake. That's good fun as well. I know some places where you can go and you don't even need to pay.
You have to show me because I'm
Yeah.
fishing licensed dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be sound.
Fucking what I was gonna so one of us is gonna catch a big catfish. I know it, bro.
Yeah.
One of us is gonna sit there and just be like, I've got something big, and just like I'm just gonna see the rod. It could be mine, could be anybody's, but it's just gonna go, and I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna be like, that's. I've been speaking to Callum and that, yeah, that's catfish. Are you coming? I know you're doing it right there. You're not coming. Yeah, well, I've been speaking to Callum and that, boys, and that's a catfish. Good luck with that one, Bert.
They
Do you
just
know what I mean?
take. Like,
I'll just watch him. I swear to God, if it just goes and his rod goes, I'll be like, that's fucking huge catfish.
No
I
problem.
mean, that's your problem, deal with that one. I swear to God. I'll help you get it out, but I ain't helping you fucking get it in.
When that chap he lost his, I said, now I want to go. Like, I didn't have one, man. I fished there a load of times as well, and he's only fished there once, and he had a catfish, the wounder, and then the same catfish that he had and lost and snapped off with. My other friend caught it, and because I was fishing a peg and I'd done some fish from it, I said, fish right here, put him exactly on the spot, and then the next day he caught a £69 catfish.
That's fucking
And
£69,
it was
bro.
like 2 of them holding it, man.
That's £69, bro. I want to catch a cat because I've never caught one in my life. Just to catch a
Like the
cat.
lakes I fish, that people like a shout, like they'll know when people have got the cat on, because they'll literally everybody's lines will just be going beep, because this fish will just go.
How do you keep it if you're hooking everybody's lines, man? You know what I mean? You got everybody's line on, bro, and you just like 7 lines and the catfish and your line.
See, most times out of 10 it'll just wipe them, like it'll not actually get caught that, because it's just, imagine the lines are coming down like this, the fish will just go like, basically rush into it.
Yeah.
But it's when like, I've done it myself, I'm fishing, because I fish like, this is correct, like, in these, some of the lakes I fish, you fish free on the spot, like I'll cast out like say 60 yards, quite far, like, or boat out, and I'll fish like one here, and one here, but all on a big baited spot. So you got, like, it's big fit, like, on there, they'll come in groups of 10, 20, you know what I mean? So like, free on the spot is because, like, you know, I said earlier, when they're picking it up and dropping
Yeah.
it, if you've got 3 in that space, they're gonna get caught one way or another. But the only thing I struggle with is casting, because I've never really, I can cast far, but like on some of the lakes I fish, you've got to fish probably here to the shore, probably further.
I know how to do that.
Yeah.
I know how to do that, I do. Do you know how to do it? Because from beach casting. Because when I was young, I used to beach cast with my dad. But I don't know how you do it. So do you know how you do that? You let loads of line out, right, on the floor, right, and you stand back from your peg, and you run, and fling your whole body forward, and you because the line's out, yeah, you clamp it. So you put the line out, you clamp it, and then you run. And you've got to time it. If you time it perfectly, I swear to fucking God, as the rod comes up, let go of the line, your bail arm's off. And that slack is the first sling of the sling. Yeah. And mate, do you know when I was a kid, I don't know how far, but from here to past the park.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Probably the slide, bro. Do you know what I mean? When I was a kid, because my dad taught me how to do it. So that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So now you know how to do it.
See, but my biggest problem is, well, I can cast that far, like, but, you know, getting bait, you know, I would say I like to fish bait.
Yeah.
I can't get no bait out there. So that's why.
Well, you got your bait boat in it.
Yeah.
Your bait boat.
But some waters you're not allowed. So you have to cast, you know, like them rockets. Have you seen them rockets?
I've seen the ball that Scully gave me.
Yeah.
Stinky ball.
Yeah.
You put that on your fucking hook.
Yeah, that's a PVA mesh, what I was talking about.
Yeah, but that's not a bag, it's just an already made ball in it. You must buy them like that, I think.
And it melts.
Yeah, it melts. Yeah.
See, these they're like they're called spods and they're rockets. And so, like, say, like, I'm fishing to the park now, I'll cast out and, you know, you see you got that line clip.
Yeah.
I'll clip it up there and then I'll go back to, you'll put 2 sticks in the floor. Say your rod's 12 foot apart, and I'll wrap round the stick, keep wrapping around the stick, and say it goes round 20 times. I know I'm fishing 20 rod lengths out. So then I'll put it onto my fishing rod that I'm actually wanting to fish on, go round it 20 times, go onto the cliff, cast out, and it'll go hit the same, you know, hit the same
So
spot.
you know, so you're always just in the same spot.
Yeah.
Because I found that hard, because with a float, I'm dead accurate.
Yeah.
Because I use it all the time. Yeah, but obviously with a lead, I don't.
Yeah.
So when I was fishing the other day for the first time, yeah, I was never in my spot. I'd say I was like 10 foot back, 10 foot to the right, 5 foot to the left.
See, that doesn't matter. That really don't matter. But on these, so like, you know, I say the water's weedy at some of the places I fish. Like this whole living room, say, is covered in weed, and like your only clear spots are here. So you need to be, like, you know, accurate. Because say if you land on there, you fish it, some places weed up to like this. Some places I fish it's been 8 foot from the bottom.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Well, how'd you deal with that?
But then I'll go out on my boat. This is why I like to fish the.
Is it hard to actually get the fish in? I mean, they're swimming for the weeds as well.
On I've never fished a weedy water, you know, like commercial one, but I fished, you know, like park lakes and reservoirs. I fished a weeded reservoir, and I just basically went out on my boat. So like paddled out on my, like I got a paddle boat, and then went over the top of them. And if they get stuck in the weeds, you can sort of free them out of the weed.
Well, so you went out on your boat?
Yeah. And that's
but your rod was on the fucking shore?
Yeah, nah, rod in my hand.
Oh, rod in your hand?
Yeah.
You just went out carping on the boat?
Nah. So what I'd do, say now I wanted to fish, it's pure weed, like, I mean, like, to even walk through it's like a jungle out there.
Yeah.
It's just like caked in weed, like that Canadian stuff. So I'd go out on the boat with my rod first. How you'd cast out, I'd go out on my rod.
Oh, so you dunk it there and then and then paddle your rod back.
Put it on my alarm, and then when I had a fish, straight out on the boat, because they'd be like, you've got your little holes. Like,
What? So you get a bite on your alarm and then keep it tight, get on your fucking boat, paddle it back out there, and then reel the fish in.
Yeah.
But then would you paddle or net him there?
Net
What?
him.
And then keep him at the side of the boat?
But my net breaks, you know. You said them.
Yeah.
I can take the poles out.
Yeah, and roll
and
it
then
up.
put it on the side of my boat.
Yeah. That's fucking mad,
But
man.
how people are casting out this, they're casting out and landing into the weed, and you know, like when they get a fish, they're straight losing it because it's coming off straight in the weed. They're getting stuck in the weed because they can't. You think if there's 500 kg of weed out there, you ain't gonna get the fish through. Whereas if I'll go over the top of the weed, and like there'll be little clear spots, and I'll basically maneuver the fish into them small clear spots where I can fight it, where there's no weed.
That's fucking mad. That's fucking mad, that is.
But the first time I did it, I lost the fish because I was like, I've lost fish on the boat as well, probably like 2 or 3. But the first time I did it, I lost it because I went out and it was just towing me around. I was like, what the?
How did you stop it towing you around then? You got an anchor now or what?
Nah, you just gotta sort of just put pressure on it.
That's fucking mental, bro. Just get you see you being pulled all down fucking lake, man. I wish I would have been there. That would be a wicked video.
It happened as well, like, my mate had the boat, say, by the shop, and I needed the boat. That was the only way I could land the fish, so I had to run all the way around to my mate, get the boat in the water, and then paddle out. But by that time, it had got to where the park is. under people's lines. So, lucky enough, the guy was asleep, but he was fishing, like I say, quite far out as well. Everybody fishes far out on there, and his line was literally cutting through the water, and like I had to go underneath, lift his line underneath it.
Fucking hell,
And
boy.
I'm thinking if he comes out his tent and fucking sees me, he's gonna be angry.
I'm surprised you ain't thought about going like sea fishing for some big tuna and that. You know, like 160, 170 pound
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I'd love to hook one of them. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
See,
I don't mean like doing
Yeah.
for little cod of me.
Yeah,
I mean like
yeah.
charge, like paying, because obviously you pay these people who've got the boats, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And they've got all the rods and
They
that,
take you to some good spots.
and they know, but they'll let you fish it.
Yeah, yeah.
You got the rod.
And they'll put you on the spot.
Yeah, they'll put you on the spot, and they'll be like, right, just wait for the hit.
Goes off and
Yeah, and you're just like, boom, and it's like, fuck, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Imagine that for, like,
Yeah.
imagine that. An hour and a half of having a 150 pound fish, you playing that for an hour and
I
a half.
watched like a carp rod, somebody trying like doing an experiment, like when they go out like that and they've got the big. Somebody tried it on a carp rod with a carp reel and it just
Snapped it.
snapped it
Snapped
just
it.
straight away.
Mind you, Jeremy, you know Jeremy Wade?
Yeah, I like him. He's good.
I watch him all the time, yeah. I watched him get snapped on a fucking, it looked like a 500, 600 pound fucking ray, bro. He got it right to the surface and
Them
it snapped his
Goliath
rod.
groupers, Yeah, them Goliath groupers.
But his rod was made for swordfish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He was like, to snap that, it's got to be 500-600 pound. It snapped his rod in half.
That's what I'd like to catch.
Why do them big fuckers here? Why does he always fish? I asked Simon this the other day, and Simon said something about strain. But let me ask you, see if you know why. So I watched Jeremy Wade, and when he's fishing for a big cunting fish, yeah, he has the rod upside motherfucking down. The eyes are facing up.
That's because he's doing a different type of fishing. That's what they do in America. Have you seen him with a bass?
Well,
When he
no,
catches
I'm
a
just
bass.
wondering why. His reel's the right way,
Yeah.
but the rod's the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the rod's like upside down to me.
So his reel will be like this.
Yeah, but his eyes are facing up. Do you know what I mean? Why is he doing that?
I think because these fish are that big, they just go down.
Oh
So
yeah,
like
because I've seen his rod bend
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. 'Cause
But has he got more strain weight with the
I
eyes
think,
up then?
Yeah, I think if he was to do it that way, you got more, but then it's coming.
I think Simon said something about would it pull the eyes off
Yeah.
with the line maybe?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because the fish is that big.
Yeah.
I mean he's fishing with like 50-60 pound line and he's fishing for 300-400 pound fish.
Some of his rods as well, they're beefed up and
Yeah. The rod that fucking thing broke, bro. I mean, fucking hell.
So
He said to me, he said,
£7.
this rod can take up to 400 pound. You know what I mean? So
He's fishing like with. It makes me laugh how he knows all the languages, goes everywhere, don't he? And he just knows every single language.
well, he's fucking, bro. He's
clever, ain't he?
he is. I think he is the ultimate fisherman.
Yeah,
ain't he, really?
literally.
He's the ultimate fisherman. Yeah, he is.
Good catch. He's done a bit of carping as well. He does a bit of carping, he does.
Bro, he's to be honest with you, like I'd like to because I've seen River Monsters.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever done it in England, has he?
Nah.
I'd love to him to do River Monsters in England.
Yeah. I don't think there's any monsters for him though. It's mad because our country has got the smallest fish.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some fish that he catches, like that he classes a monster, is like 50-60 pound.
Yeah, in this country he could catch.
Do you know what I mean? And he could catch that. But you know, like there's a bloke Coco who watches me, a fisherman, yeah, and he fishes the River Thames, and he said to me there is up to 50-60 pound carp in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And catfish of
That's my
150
type of
pound.
fishing. That's what I like. You know that unknown. You know that you don't know the stuff.
Yeah.
That's me. I love that.
Well, he says he's been baiting up the spot for days now.
And he catches.
No, he's going. He hasn't fished it yet, so I presume he's been baiting up before he fishes it for days.
That's a good pre-bait. Yeah.
Yeah, pre-bait.
On these Part lakes and that. You want to get them feeding on the spot. You're gonna fish.
Well, I think what I'm going to do with the canal as well, like, is if I'm going to fish it the day after, just the canal,
Yeah.
I'm going to go and bait the night before,
Yeah.
and then go and fish it the next day.
See, I've caught
Because the canal's quite fun.
Yeah. Titford Pools is good as well up Oldbury.
Titford pools. Never
You know
tried
the
that.
back of the Toys R Us.
I didn't know there was fucking pools there.
Canal there, look. It's
Oh,
like
the
a-
canal?
Yeah, but it's like a big.
Yeah, where it all joins. I've been there.
I've
Been
had
there.
fish from
I've been there.
I had a £20 carp from there.
You had a carp out the
Yeah,
canal.
that's what I'm saying. That's my type of bush. You know, like the unknown.
Yeah, you had a carp out the fucking canal.
I had about 4.
What's the biggest perch you've ever caught?
I've never caught that.
You never
I've
caught a
just
perch?
Like I go after the carp.
Because I swear to God, bro, like have you ever seen the ginger fisherman. He's like a YouTuber. He canal fishes. I watch him all the time.
From Birmingham.
Yeah, he's from Birmingham, yeah. Yeah, ginger beard, ginger hair. Do you know what I mean, right? Bro, I've seen him pull fucking perch like that.
Yeah. I've seen people catch 2-3
Like
pound
fucking perch like that. You do know there is Nile perch. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Seen Jeremy Way catch a £150 fucker.
I'd love one of those.
£150 perch. I said to Tony, I says that is exactly what they look like, just a lot smaller in our country. I've never caught a perch over a cup of tea, bro.
Can I show you some of them? Tegan! Tegan! Can I use the phone?
I know you all just listen to a conversation. It's very rare, isn't it? But me and Callum are having a conversation. And he's a proper carp fisherman. He's sponsored. I'm not going to tell you who for, but he's sponsored. He doesn't pay for his bait and some of his tackle and his rigs or anything. He doesn't pay for none of that. He's sponsored that way, like he represents somebody and catches big fish, and he gets loads of tackle. He doesn't get everything for free, but he gets a lot of it. Yes, D1. I don't think he's got any on him. Actually, hey, Carl! Good idea, ain't that? Carl!
Yeah?
What bait you got on you then?
What bait do I use?
No, what bait you got on you? Give me some bait.
None.
He ain't got none on him. I can't believe you've come to my house with no fucking bait, man. Oh, I know you're all having a chat in here. That's you carry on chatting away. And we're chatting away, you're chatting away. It's all good in the hood.
Show you this, some of the places and like some of them are fishing memories.
He's going on a mad one tomorrow. I'm out earlier than him. But I got to get to bed yet, folks. I'm out earlier than Calvert. I'm out early, mate. You know, and them little bugs and them bugs, you know what I mean? Yeah. And them weird birds that make that weird noise. I'm out of them times. No pay, no stay. Eh? I said no pay, no stay. Eh? I think it might be goldfinches that I'm on about. Do they get like, what's the noise now? I've said it when I've been on live. They'll like do something like that anyway.
This is just some like my setup, like different places I've been, like just pictures I've took. I've got live run the fish on the fucking, that was, you know, sheep washing Tipton, big massive lake. That's just when I took my bed chair and gone in a bush and just like fish from my bed chair. And it's been raining, I've just been on my bed chair.
Your reels are all gold and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You got gold line on them?
Nah, just white line. This is Tipford Pools.
Is that what you're on about?
Yeah, under the motorway bridge.
Yeah.
Look, this is when I'm talking about, look.
He's out in his fucking boat, was.
My mate would paddle me out. That's the weed. You see what I mean about the weed, look?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Look at the weed. That's it there. See all the...
Yeah, that's fucking rough, bruv.
That's my reel.
So gold and shit.
Yeah. In one place in Lichfield, they've got the cathedral in the background and that, man. That's a good place to go as well. Could all go there, look. I got my drone just to see them all in the edge. That's one place I fish as well. You can park behind your peg there if we went there.
Where is it?
Telford. That's where, look, that's where I fish. There.
I like it when you can park behind your peg.
Literally, that's how close I am.
Yeah, it's good when you can park behind your peg, isn't it?
That's the Rabbi. That's that's Tipford. That's Freya when she was really young. And the taxi when I don't drive.
She'll be a fishing woman when she gets older.
Yeah, that's my babe. Just them are the balls you was talking about, were you?
Yeah.
Like them are the what I use on the hook.
So they got into the pub.
And then that's my rig, you see that?
Yeah.
And then the boilers.
There does seem to be a mismatch.
Putting all that was me pre-betting.
Fucking hell,
Just
bro.
filling it in for weeks. And then
They're obviously very disappointed
some of my recent.
about their personal safety, but the way that it's dealt with is the police suggest.
Some fat fish there. Yeah, click on one of these big fish and I'll show me chat, just one of them. Just click on one picture. Any picture.
One we know.
You choose one.
Yeah, just that one. That's not a big one to be fair. That's just good.
How do I zoom this
Oh,
thing
right
in?
there. I'll get one.
Clip it in,
Yeah,
clip
yeah.
it and then I can zoom it. It'll keep your Facebook off.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
just,
I'll get
just,
one
the, yeah,
actual
just the,
picture.
just the picture. Yeah. With glasses on because they won't recognise you otherwise.
I got one without him on.
Yeah, how big's that fucker?
That's my PB. That's my favourite.
Oh, this is his PB. This is his personal best. That's his personal best. Fucking look at the size of that mush. That
That's
is
like 30,
absolutely.
40 years old as well, that fish.
That is just massive. What is that?
Common carp.
That's a common. How can you tell a mirrored?
Correct.
How can you tell a mirrored then?
So look, I'll show you a mirror now. I've got another mirror.
That ain't fake moves. That ain't fake at all. Oh, here's a mirrored. There's a mirrored. There's him holding a mirrored.
That was 28, that one.
That was £28, that.
And then there's ghost carp. These are the ones I like.
Yeah, he's got a ghost here. He's got a ghost. I know you are, miss. Yeah, he's got a ghost here, look. Why is it a ghost? Because it's black on its head?
Yeah, that's what they sort of call it. And it's like a koi. Sort of like a koi.
So it's like black on its head and then a koi colour.
Yellow, yeah.
Do they have? Simon said the black or white, so some of them have white on the face and
Yeah,
they're koi
yeah.
colour. Yeah.
To try and protect her, so she became collateral damage as well. He was determined that she was going to be stopped.
Yeah, sporting. There's another place we've been told about that's quite local that we can go and stay in cabins and fish.
Yeah.
And we will when we get back from holiday and stuff. We will. But right now, obviously, we're just fishing here and there. But we definitely will. If you catch a koi, are you supposed to kill it? No. Why the fuck would you kill it?
Imagine that being watching Tarry and running away. The man that they've been concerned about for months and months, and there he's finally done what they were afraid of.
That's all he does. Fuck me. When he leaves here, yeah, he'll go and get to sleep. He'll get up in the morning. He's driving 2.5 hours, and then you heard him. He's gone for 5 or 6 days, man. One fucker will be on that fishing bank for 5 or 6 days, man. This is beyond me at the moment. Oh, look at that. What's that?
Common again. That wasn't as big. That's not 35. That's 28.
That's £28, that one. Look at that.
It's just empty.
It's a fat fucker, innit? It's fat, that one, innit? It's fat. Like, I mean, it's fat, innit? That's it, all the pies, that one, innit? 28, that one. Fat fucking fish, though, innit?
That one was like 40 or 50 years old. Dead now, that one is. I've caught it and then somebody else caught it and then it passed away.
Oh, no way. How do they know if it passes away? Do they just float to the surface?
Floats to the
Float
surface, yeah.
How long do they live for, though?
Some up to like 60 years, some of them.
Fucking hell, 60 years, man.
Koi live for longer. Koi
Yeah,
live
the
like-
proper beer belly, that fucker, didn't it?
And these are some of the fish I prefer, like, you know what I mean, with the mirrors. That mirrors. I'd rather a mirror.
Is it
carp.
the scales all down the middle?
Yeah,
that make it the
if
mirror?
it's got, you know, our common's got scales all over it, and mirror's got different, you know what I mean? Like a mirror. Where you can have like levers and whatnot, that means I've got no scales. And fully scaled, like meaning they look got just different type of scales basically.
Because obviously, I caught one of us, I can't remember if it was me or not. We caught a fish last week and it had them mad scales all across the top of
Yeah.
his spine. So was that a mirror then?
Yeah.
So if he's got them big ass
So
mad
like that.
scales, if he's got them big ass mad scales on it,
That's a mirror.
that's a mirror, yeah.
Yeah. Anything that the easiest way That's a common. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Commons
yeah.
will always
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, okay. So yeah, definitely one of us caught a fucking mirror last week then. Because I can remember the
And then
fish.
that's then. Okay.
I've ordered a tent, it's coming on Friday. I was just like a little camouflage tingy, 2-man tingy.
And that's my view at that. No, okay, I'll get there. So I'll be fishing out in the middle of that lake.
See you later, wandering. I'll see you tomorrow when I'm fishing. That's fat.
That's where I had my PB from. Look, this is a stuffed carp as well. That they got. This was one of their biggest carp in the whole 64 pound that was, but it passed away in 2009. But they've stuffed it and put it in.
That's a big fucking fish.
I thought I was fishing for that till they told me it was dead. I was like, oh.
Oh, Joseph, and you lot have just been sat here listening to me for about an hour and I've now just talked to Carl. Yeah, so I'm going to go off live. I'll see you all tomorrow. All right? I've got to go and eat some food now anyway. So I'm going to go off live and I'll speak to you all tomorrow when I'm fishing. Much love and respect, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.
This is exactly what I'll be. This is exactly what.